Hello, guys. It's the Constant. How are you today, guys? How are you guys going today? We're on the Archie Luxury live stream channel, guys. I'm sorry for being late. I had an FLP to deal with. FLP, fridge leakage problem. That's right.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
1982 refrigerator, and it was all frozen up. I was going to defrost it on the weekend. It's leaked everywhere. You just can't get good appliances these days. You know? You just can't get good appliances. 1982, that was my auntie's. It outlived her. And I'm just a bit disappointed with the quality, you know. But guys, we got Snake. Mike, the Snake is here. It's good to see he's here. And we got Marcelo. Marcelo, your camera's not working, but that's okay.
Yeah. Is because I'm just getting dressed and I'm going to the shop again. I'm always a little bit late.
No, that's okay, man. That's all cool. We do like that. I got to tell you guys, it's been a very tricky couple of days. Oscar, who is Oscar? Who's Oscar? Oscar, do I know you? Do I know Oscar? I never had him on before there. Hello, Oscar.
Oscar, wow.
I don't know who that is. Okay, if you don't want to speak, Oscar, there's no point taking a slot. Mike, how are you, Mike? What's going on with your world?
Everything's doing well. I actually found an Explorer 2 that I'm planning on buying on Friday.
Man, that is fantastic news. Ethan Fragrances, man, you look like you're out of a 1950s movie there. I like the lighting. How are you going, Ethan?
Very well, Archie. How are you?
How's the teaching going?
Oh, it's going great, man.
That's good, man. That is great. Wristwatches. Mike the Snake is getting an. So what happened, Mike? I just made it as a suggestion. You didn't have to follow.
Lost you guys?
Hello? No, we can hear you, Marcelo. We can hear you. Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear you fine.
I'm good.
Tell me, why did you decide to get it, Mike the Snake? What happened?
I found it on Craigslist, and I responded to the ad, and I've worked out an arrangement to meet with the gentleman on Friday at a watch store. We're meeting middle ground, and I'm kind of leery about it. But before that, Archie, I want to apologize.
Meeting middle ground, and I'm kind of leery about.
I want to apologize for talking over you and everybody. I realize I
That's
was
okay, man. Man, it's okay. Don't worry, man. It's all good, Mike. There's always a bit of a learning curve when you start coming on the streams.
okay.
Even the bear forgets to mute his mic, you know. But
My apologies.
no, that's okay, man. It's all okay. Mike, we love to have you on the stream here, and you know, I'm sure it's all cool. Bear Clooney, Bear.
I love Bear.
I
Bear,
love you too, Mike.
I'm sorry for
I
being
think
late.
you're the real deal.
I had an FLP fridge leakage problem.
The legendary fridge.
1982. Can you believe it? It started.
Oh no.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. I got a refrigeration mechanic coming out to look at it. I think we can
We have to keep that fridge going.
Yes.
Nothing can replace it. Nothing.
Speaking of people, we just got. Is that Diego on there?
Yo,
Yo, Diego, how are you?
good. How are you guys?
Hey, I just wanted to say something to you, Diego. I saw the way you spoke to Marcelo, and I think you're a fucking idiot. You really think Marcelo's YouTube career is over because some fuckwit from the some fuckwit says it's over? Who the fuck are you to make judgment calls, Diego?
I think it's over because of the way he acted.
I think it's
not
over because you're a
necessarily-
dick, and whatever comes out of your stupid fucking mouth really doesn't mean much to me or to anyone in the community. You know what I mean?
Well,
That's what
can
I think.
You gonna let me respond?
You know what I mean? There's nothing to respond. You said to Marcelo, it's over. Your YouTube career is over because what did he do wrong? He told those other losers what a bunch of fucking snakes they are. I think he did a very good job. In fact,
did do
I've
that.
given him hero status.
You're right. He did do that, but the way he did it was really unprofessional. And
What does he need permission from you, does he?
No, it doesn't.
Marcelo wears a fucking meteorite dial GMT. Following rules isn't always the way it works.
I'm just saying.
He
Archie,
got
if
the
people. Oh, come on, let me talk. I'm just saying.
got
from
the
an
result.
outsider. Yeah, his
From an
subscribers went
outsider.
up,
No, hang on a minute.
Outsider.
I mean, come
Man,
on, let me talk.
those other guys, what gives them the right to lay any claim to fame? They were merely on the Archie Luxury channel for 3 months, and they think they're the second coming of Jesus.
That's them. We're not talking about them. We're talking about Marcelo and how I don't think he's ever going to be anything on YouTube. That's what you asked.
But what
Don't worry,
gives
I'm
you the
doing
right
well.
to make
I'm
any
going to do
judgment? Are you some YouTube success?
No, but it doesn't take a YouTube success story to recognize
Then
when
how can
somebody
you
is
judge
unlikely.
anything? It's like if I wanted to get financial advice, I don't go to a bankrupt and say, "Tell me how to make money," do I?
No, but can you say that Arnold Schwarzenegger used to be in good shape, even though you're not?
I don't
it's the same
understand
thing.
this. I don't understand where you come. Anyhow, Bear, it's an honor to have you on the stream.
Thank you, Paul.
What's going on? Talk to me, Bear. Talk to
Not
me. What's
much, not
happening?
much. But I think Diego needs to go.
See you later, Diego. Bye-bye.
How about we make it everyone equal, Archie? I don't want to be the big screen guy.
Sure,
Please.
sure, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that. No problems at all there.
It's amazing how people entitle themselves put themselves in a position to be the alpha and omega of the opinion, right?
Yes.
I think it's a perfect example. I mean, illustration of the guy whose biggest success was to pop on your live stream occasionally and go on the other live streams occasionally, suck up to whoever was willing to accept him. And now he's giving opinion about somebody who's actually trying to do something.
Exactly.
Bear, we are all here. I mean, me, Bear, Archie, we are YouTubers. Is like he's not a YouTuber. It's like asking a shoemaker how to open a restaurant.
Exactly.
Kinda, yeah.
He said
Yeah.
that he didn't like the execution, how Marcelo got the message across. They said he was a joke. They made fun of him. They said he's what did they say? A loser. Well, I tell you what, I don't think they'll be saying that anymore.
No,
I think they're the losers.
absolutely.
I really think they are the losers.
And
Of
why
course
would
they are.
he?
They are
Why
out.
would? Can you explain to me something, Arch? Why is he coming to your live stream? I mean, the guy talks everything bad
Very
about
quickly,
you.
super chat. Frozen Yukoner, $2. Tuesday afternoon with the Pontiff. Whiskey Fund, thank you so much. Hoff on Smash, $2. Nico and Pugsley Rebel streaming Tuesday night live. There you go. No worries. That's cool.
That's
More
okay.
competition, the better. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Good on you. You're free to do whatever you want, Shorty. Shorty, you can do whatever you want. You want a Rebel stream? You go and do it, Pugsley. You know, you go and do it. You go and do it. You want to? That's fine. I don't own you. I don't control you. You're a fucking asshole. In my opinion, you are dead to me, and I want nothing more ever to do with you. I don't give a shit whatever you do. You know, I tell you honestly, you're a venomous piece of shit.
They don't have what to offer. That's why they do the Rebel stream.
Here we go, Stefano. Yes, they got nothing to offer. They have the Rebels.
Congratulations to Archie. Archie gave them material to work on. If it wasn't Archie, they don't have nothing to do. They don't have what to do.
Exactly. Stefano, Watch Wizard, £1.80. This GoFundMe for him to go to Japan when recovered. Yeah, I want to work on that once he settles down a bit. I just want him to settle a bit there. And there was another super chat. Frozen Yukonov, $50. Can we get a bear growl? Oh. Diego was out of line. Marcelo did a great job on that stream, and it's not for anyone to comment that he will or won't succeed on YouTube. Exactly.
Who cares?
Exactly.
Excuse me. Who amongst them has succeeded? We're talking channels that are counting 1,000 and 1,000 and a half subscribers. Are you kidding me? Channels without any production, any videos. Channels that are irrelevant.
If I succeed or not, this is on me.
Yeah, good for you. Give it a try. Play, enjoy. Who cares?
Exactly.
Oh, by the way, producer Mark is asking for a link, Arch.
Okie dokie, we'll whack that down there now. No problems at all. I got to tell you that Showcase watchers, James is a good friend of mine. I love James. He's always been very loyal. Please tell Giggles not to show the setup of his I Have Taste stand. We beg him to keep the mystique. He's just going into the shop, man. There's nothing magic there. Don't ruin the magic. Put cam on when set up. Oh, okay. You can. Okay. I think it's up. I don't mind the setup. I don't mind.
Yeah,
the setup.
Actually, that's kind of cool to watch how he sets it up and everything. Action on the video. Nothing wrong with that. By the way, Showcase James has a bit of a edge toward Marcelo. Am I reading this right, or what's the story here?
Yeah, I tend to agree with you. There is an edge.
Why?
Yeah, good question, Bear. That is a very good question. Very, very good question. Here we go here. And $2. Careful, Archie. Marcelo might be a double. I don't think so. What Marcelo said.
Listen, when I always laugh when people tell us, be careful of double agents in our ARCHIELUXURY group. We encourage double agents. We want everyone to know what we have to say. Come and check it out. We don't have a fucking two faces. We have only one. And we tell you right in your face what we think of you. Fucking assholes.
I would love to be a double agent just to give
triple agent.
Triple
Hey,
agent. That's
Archie,
yes.
can I ask you a question?
Just sure.
Something I'm very worried about.
Yes.
I'm set up to buy this Explorer 2 on Friday, and
Yes.
it's supposed to be new in box with all plastic still on it, and it includes the card, the box, the papers.
How much you paying?
12.5.
Okay.
Which is the same. I looked it up. It's the same prices as they're being listed everywhere. Now this seller he's got 41 listings on Chrono 24. His name is Scorpio.
Yeah, I never heard of him. I never heard
Scorpio
of him.
Watches.
Yeah.
Near my town. He's a couple hours down the road from me. But I'm just curious, like, should I be worried about a fake watch, or we're meeting at a watch shop, but it's not a Rolex dealership. Should I force the gentleman to drive to me, to my Rolex dealer, to prove that it's
The Rolex dealer will
original?
laugh at you. They're not gonna. Seriously, there's nothing more a Rolex dealer hates than some punk coming in. Bear, you tell me. This is so newbie. Snake. This is so uncool. It's uncool. Okay, I gotta
No,
tell
don't
you,
do that.
man.
Can I ask you something, Snake? Why are you specifically choosing this seller? Obviously, price is not the primary reason, because you say that price is pretty much same as everywhere else. Have you done a research on the seller? Does he have a good feedback? Like, what are you basing this decision on?
Well, that's why I'm having reservations. Because I found the ad on Craigslist, which is an ad thing that we have on our commuter here in America, and the person says the watch is new, still with the plastic on it from Rolex, unworn, with the card and the box and papers. And we're working out a deal where I'm going to be trading part cash and my Speedmaster, which I can replace in a second. I'm only doing it because I'm anxious, and so that's why I'm asking, because I'm tempted
The rule is, if you're anxious, if this is creating you a concern, step back, don't do it. End of story.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
End of story. Super
do.
chats, Arch, super chats.
Thank you very much there. I got to be honest with you there. It's a very... Here we go. Super chats. Here we go. We got some super duper chats. RRR. Careful, Archie. Marcelo might be a double. We did that one there. Double agent. Double agent. We've got the showcase watches, £1.80. Nothing against Marcelo. I just smell cannon fodder. Okay. Fair enough. And then we've got Colm. €5. Nico has 500 subs with 70 live viewers. The Pontiff has 60,000 subs with over 200 live viewers. How does that work?
Somebody should pop on their live stream and just put a link to here and invite them to join us here on a really fun live stream.
Yes, I totally agree with you there. I totally agree with you. It's it's how it goes, you know. It's really quite weird, you know. It's sort of it's strange, guys. It is very strange, but hey, what can I say there? What can I say? It is what it is. I mean, I think, to be honest with you, you know what, guys? They thought by buying Pugsley, they're going to take over my market. That's what I think. They think, what do I do with this shit? I've committed to employing this guy, right? I've committed to employing him. What do I do? What do I do? I've agreed to employ him. So how do I get some value out of him? And I think what's happened is they've discovered that, hang on a minute, this may not be as easy as we thought it would be. I tell you what we'll do. He's no good as a salesperson. They took him to London and he was a disaster. He's very shy and, just very, he's not a charisma. He's a key. So we thought, right, the only way we can make any money out of him, let's see if we can get him to take over the streams. Let's get him to be the king of YouTube. The king of YouTube.
Not going to happen.
By the way, this is for Archie.
Thank you so much, man.
Actually, you should try this Israeli beer if you have in Australia.
Ooh, no, we don't get many Israeli beers. I must say, I do like. I got to be honest with you, the carbohydrates. I shouldn't be drinking beer at all.
Super chats. Couple of super chats.
Here we go. Okay, here we go. RD, 2 pounds. Fike the rebels. Fike the rebels. And we've also got. Look at this here, guys. Mr. Tudor, to you, $20. I almost scratched off the bear with that green Moser until he pulled out the black and blue Black Bay 58.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tudor. Thank you.
I got to tell you, man, that is a very important step there. Yeah, I must admit, I was really disappointed with the Moser myself. I mean, it looked nice. Is it worth 14,000? I don't know what you think, Bear, but that's still a lot
I'm
of money.
going to sell it to you, Archie, for 19 in about 6 months.
Okie dokie. We've got Tanzil. Tanzil, good evening,
My
AC3
brother.
and my brother, Bear Clooney. Chevrolet released the new Z06 today, naturally aspirated, flat plane crank, V8, 670 horsepower, revving to 8.6, 0 to 60 in 2.6. Archie, tell these American punters what you think of their American cars.
Archie, cheers, congratulations.
Cheers, man. What a beautiful look at the head on that beer.
Yeah. But by the way, I wanted to say for Persley, JJ, and Marco, me as the triple agent. I mean, if you guys let me in, please let me in. Shit, what I'm going to do for you guys in your guys' streams. Please let me in your guys' stream.
Archie, by the way, this super chat from my brother Tanzil deserves that we pull out the car, give your comment. This is $50 super chat from the OG.
Yes, I got to tell you, this is a very fantastic super chat indeed there. So this is the new, let's get this on the screen. Let's share the screen and let's have a look at this. I got to tell you, the big problem with American cars has not so been the horsepower or the things on paper. It's the things you don't see. Very poor build quality. That is the problem. That's the problem. It's the Z06. Let's get this out. This is a monster. Yes, look, it looks beautiful. It's a
Z06, yeah? Oh, wow.
However, let me tell you what's wrong. The switch gear is from a Holden. This is from a Chevy Cruze. Interchangeable switch gear with Chevy Cruzes. That's the problem. They cheapen the bloody thing. The rubber.
Look at that beautiful. Is that orange? That's like an orange color?
Burnt orange.
Beautiful.
Look, it is absolutely beautiful. I love that. I just wish General Motors would say, you know what? Instead of trying to cut costs, why don't we make it more expensive? You know, that's what worry. That's what. It's a beautiful car. I got to be honest with you. I've kind of given up on cars. You know, I really think for me,
it's a rich people game, Arch. It's a rich people game.
Look, you can't collect everything. You know what I mean? You cannot. Well, unless you know. Here we go. Madman, $10. Bear is fucking awesome. AC3 is the only king of YouTube.
Agreed.
Thank you so much there. Thank you
Agreed.
so much there. RD, 2 pounds. Thoughts on the new Range Rover released earlier today? I got to be totally honest with you. Anything British is trouble. Trouble. Air suspension. It's a beautiful. Range Rovers have one of the most lovely rides. They're one of the most beautiful cars when they're working. Let me say this to you,
when they're working.
Seal, honestly, I'd rather get the Porsche still. Tell me, what sort of watch would you match with this, Bear? What sort of watch? What would go with this?
That's a good question, Arch. I'm sure you're more qualified to answer that.
No, it's something with orange in it. You want maybe a Monte Carlo because it's a.
Hey, can I go with my Millie? It has orange second hand.
Yes, yes,
It has
yes,
orange second hand, right?
Wow.
yes, yes.
Isn't it nice, Arch? Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Time-only timepiece.
I got it. Can I ask you this? Because
Tell me.
you're
It's
kind of a
beautiful.
super collector compared to me. I'm just an average guy. Do you not think that watch is inferior?
You are everything but average.
Bill,
But let me ask you this.
I wear this for you today.
Oh,
The
thank you.
meteorite
Big
dial.
screen, big
meteorite
screen.
dial. Look at
Closer,
that.
closer, closer. In the center.
Yeah.
Look
and
at
we
that,
do it
Arch.
upside down
Ah,
too.
yeah,
Do
yeah,
it different.
sorry.
Different.
Yeah,
Look at that,
yeah,
Arch.
look at that.
Arch, look at that. That's a grail, man.
That is a super grail. It's not a grail, it's a super grail.
So,
Yeah.
Bill, do you think this can be even better than the Platinum Daytona?
And you know what I love about
Yes,
it
to
is
me-
if anyone gives you
Really?
shit about it, you just say, yeah, I got it in Bangkok in a market. Because
Good,
most people would think that's not a Pepsi. The Pepsi's got a black, they wouldn't even know. Actually, I'll tell you a funny story.
Go ahead.
A friend of mine actually had the Smurf. Sorry, not the Smurf. The Pepsi. The Pepsi in white gold.
Mhm.
And he went to a conference, and the guy said, "The Pepsi doesn't come on a oyster bracelet." This is before it came out on the oyster.
Ah,
Right.
yeah, I know the story.
And my friend goes, "It's a different model."
Right.
So when he went home, he would have Googled it and said, "Oh fuck, it's the white gold." You know what I mean? But he didn't say, "Hey, you stupid fuck, it's white gold." It's a different model. Just very, very, very cool. And I thought that was a great answer there. Tan Zeal, $10. AC3. The thing about modern Lambos is that it's like modern Porsche. They are both owned by VAG. I don't know if that's a terrible thing. These cars are a lot more reliable, but also takes away the craziness you expect in a supercar. Lost their soul. Look, let me tell you this: when you're broken on the side of the road, that's not soul. Okay. To be honest with you, to have car making is so expensive. The only way you can do it feasibly now is to have a big production run. So they use many things through different models. It's the only way you can do it. Tan, I would I think it's a good thing they're owned by VAG.
You see, Archie, I was actually doing a Bobby Google. I wanted to find out. I couldn't remember. You remember there is this actually albino Rolex GMT Master reference 6542 if you want to pull it up. So this is another reason why I'm so attracted to the meteorite dial, because I think this is the only modern watch that can reflect on this legendary albino Rolex. So it's basically just Google albino Rolex GMT Master reference 6542.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about. But you know,
This is Rolex. Give me that reference number.
6542.
Oh, albino.
Yes.
You know what this is? This is the no crowns guard. No
Look at
crown guard. This is the original.
I'm so attracted to that watch. Can you bring it up on the screen?
Sorry, I didn't realize it wasn't there.
Yeah.
Wow. This is Bear. This is the original. This is from I think 1950.
There's actually, is it? They're not sure. Can this be proved to be real? That's the problem.
I did hear that controversy, Archie. I'm fully aware of what you're saying, but I can't see not being real. It just was very limited, which was actually issued, as far as I know, for the executives.
Exactly. There was given present
Pan
for
American.
executives. Yeah.
So, which makes it in such a small numbers to begin. And we both know how rare are the professional Rolex watches with white dials. So this makes it so amazing. And this is why probably deep inside, I have such an attraction toward meteorite, because it's a deserved homage
It's almost a
to
tribute.
this piece. Yeah.
By the way, guys, I just got banned from posting on the other channel. I just put a comment there. I just said, Nico, you're wasting your time with this kid. Okay. I said, come over to my channel when you get bored of this kid. They didn't like it. They blocked me.
No, but you know why? You know why? You know why? Because he did actually fire the kid. I mean, the kid. He did fire Marco, and he need to find a more elegant way how to show it. So that's why he's appearing at that channel. He doesn't, he's a businessman.
As long as he supports ARCHIELUXURY show and he's promoting himself on that show and paying Archie for it, he's okay in my book. Nico, I'm talking about.
Oh, Nico's fine. Nico's fine.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with Nico at all. RD, £2. Archie, is it the real you in Nico live chat?
Apparently.
Apparently. And we've got Tanzil, $20. Moses CEO is very accessible. You can add him on LinkedIn and he'll have a great conversation.
Actually,
with you
he sent me
their watches.
He sent me congratulatory note on my Instagram when I posted my first Moser.
Listen to this. If you do the same with Terry Stern, you'll get an AC3 email auto reply saying your ticket is 225.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes, so funny. So funny.
Archie, I remember your story. You were at one of those watch shows or something happened, and there were some big shots there, and people were approaching you rather than them. I think it's hilarious. I always think if you show up to any of these events, like this London show or New York show, it's just a fucking unfortunate thing you live in Australia. You would be such a star, man.
You would.
It is.
By the way, actually, with all your ears in YouTube regarding actually Tim, because I also offer for Tim that idea, because he's going to this show event to get a press pass. Could you get also
I tell you, I'm going to say this to Tim next time he's on the live stream. I find it really hilarious, actually, that the guy who knows least about the watches from the previous crew has become all about watches. We're talking Pugsley knows more than him. JJ knows more than him. Everyone literally knows more than him about the watches, but now Tim is all professional. Tim wants to be Bark and Jack. It's hilarious. I think
at least, look, as long as he doesn't want to be Archie, I'm happy with that.
But you know what is interesting? You know what is interesting? Exactly what you said there. And take this on their faces. They know more and they cannot do nothing. They're eating themselves. This is the best part.
Very
They're
true.
eating
Very
themselves.
true.
Here we go.
Chuck.
Showcase watches. Showcase TPG latest vid. 25.30 onwards is crazy madness. I haven't seen
James, are you referring to his gambling? I'm assuming he's referring to gambling. I guess he was in Vegas and then he chose to bet on black. Large amounts of money, 60, 30, 40, $100,000. And I think he ended up in positive, but it was quite a risky game he played. So
the problem is, what the problem is with that game, Bear? If you lose, it's a lot of money. If you win, you keep going back to do it again.
Yeah, it's addictive for sure.
I got to be honest with you. I think the best thing you can have when you gamble is to lose, because it's totally the big problem is with any of these things.
I have to read Ron the Shrink comment.
Sure, read Ron the Shrink.
This is so funny, especially from Ron. Perth Luxury has an extra chromosome.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, that's too funny. And by the way, MS Fan is telling you, Art, that you are now unblocked from Nico's stream. I guess somehow he knows that. I don't know how, but give it a try. Invite them again.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Invite them again. You have 237 viewers. I wonder what are they running?
I don't want to say about the name of the other channel that was today, and I'm not.
Who gives a
I'm not
fuck?
referring to Tim. It was another channel today that had only 20 viewers.
Had how many?
About 20 people in the whole 3 hours. I'm not
Who?
talking about Tim. I'm not talking about Tim.
Who? Tim gets a good number of
No,
viewers.
Tim was okay today. It wasn't
Yeah.
Tim. It
Who are you
wasn't
talking
Tim.
about? Who are you talking about? Tell me.
Somebody
No,
that
nobody's
live in-
watching. Nobody's watching. Tell me.
Somebody that live in my country.
Oh, the mullet guy. The mullet guy. The mullet. Oh man,
Two super chats.
it's so sad what he's doing. It's so. Oh, he's monetized now. I didn't know. That he's monetized.
No, I don't think he is.
No, not
You
yet.
know, the terrible thing is with Austin, he's referred to as Siri. That's what Marco and JJ call him, Siri, because he's
This
so
is my
boring.
fault, Archie. This is my fault. This is my shtick.
Oh, that's Marcelo's. That's what Marcelo said.
I'm sorry.
Yes. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay there. That's okay there.
Super
Hey,
chats.
man. Here we go. We got Fart Archie Luxury $5. The only question I have is for the panel is how did Bird Brain pay to be on the show? I let everyone on. Everyone's allowed on.
Even fucking Diego came on a live stream. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Everybody wants on. They can come on. It's okay,
Yeah,
man.
It's not,
by the way, I released a video, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, and I got a comment of somebody say, "Hey, Marcelo, when you're going to come to 1,000 subscribers, you're also going to betray Archie?" So let me do this in live and say, no, I will not. And not only that I will not, I actually thinking about opening a second channel as a live stream that is completely unmonetized just to give the shit to everybody. so that much I care about the 1,000 for whoever wrote this comment.
Super chat.
Mr. Tudor, to you, $10. Polo question for Bear: Lacoste, Burberry, or Psycho Bunny?
This Mr. Tudor knows me well. I have those are my 3 favorite polo brands. There's no question about it. I love polo shirts. I actually at work wear polo shirts. I don't wear suits. And I would know I would say Lacoste is by far my favorite, and then probably Psycho Bunny, and then Burberry.
Bear, for you, also Lacoste today. I didn't know.
Oh, I love Lacoste. I love
It's my
Lacoste.
tennis shirt. Super chat.
Here we go. Super chat. Lapo76, New Zealand $9. Fundraiser for Marcelo's English classes.
Marcelo's English is absolutely fine, people. It's just that accent and excitement sometimes creates a problem understanding.
Yeah.
But I mean, seriously.
I got to tell you this, Bear. Do you believe in
And
pairing
we do not discriminate on this
No.
channel. We don't discriminate. We love everyone regardless of their creed, origin, religion, color, anything. So you know what? Keep the racism and hatred in other groups and other charts and other WhatsApp groups, okay?
And if you cannot understand me, you always can watch the show in repeat.
Yeah. Sometimes, you know what helps me? I have accent, Marcelo, and sometimes, when we speed up talk, it becomes more difficult for English-speaking people to understand us. So maybe just kind of slow down and try to speak slower so that you pronounce words clearly.
English people have problem with their own English people as well. I mean, they cannot understand
that's true.
Scotch, they cannot understand the British, they cannot understand. So
that's true. That's true. Archie, what are you doing? Archie, are you following the other chart? And
I got to tell you something. Guys. I wanted to ask you this. Do you ever feel, Bear, like you need a Mercedes-Benz to go with your watches? Pairing.
Yes,
what do you
yes,
pair?
yes.
Rolex, because of the Mercedes hands.
No, but you said a very interesting one. Nobody ever asked me in the watch world about pairing, and you did. And I think pairing is a big for me, but I pair watches. I pair watches and shirts. I pair watches and collectibles. I
This is what
collect
you
like
should get. I think for you, Bear,
Mm.
E3. This is simple executive saloon for Bear. Bear, and
Show
these
me.
are not expensive in Canada. You know what I mean? Like, would you buy one of these?
I
It's
would
not
go.
much different to the Volkswagen.
I would go cheapest C-Class.
Cheapest C class, but why wouldn't you go for an E class? Your collection is not cheap.
No, it's it's still Mercedes. It's still cool, and I'm not spending too much money.
Would you buy one of these ever? No.
Maybe. Maybe.
But Bear, when you invited
Definitely not the white one, Arch.
What?
Bear, when you invited
Definitely
for a
what?
wedding,
Definitely not the white one.
Oh, you don't like the white. What's wrong with the
No.
white?
If it's a Mercedes, to me, it has to be black.
Oh,
Hey, you know what's the coolest Mercedes, Archie?
what's that?
The coolest Mercedes is in the American Gigolo.
Ah, yes, that
Wow.
was actually. You know who has that model?
Tell me.
Sovereign. He's got the same model. That
How-
was a 380 SL. He's got a red one. He had because he let me drive it. Remember, he let me drive it. That's not mine.
That's his, eh?
That's
That's
his.
gorgeous, man.
You know what
That-
my favorite Mercedes is?
Tell me.
You know what my favorite Mercedes is?
Mm.
It's the Uber that comes. He picks me up. I go in it, and then I say goodbye.
There you go. There
You know,
go.
I tell you honestly,
I
a
can
Mercedes
see- I
does
can-
not make you rich. A Mercedes does not make you rich.
So Sovereign has that, and it's red. What's the interior? Remind me, what's the interior?
Cream.
Oh, dude, that's
Nice.
that's gorgeous. That's
Sovereign-
gorgeous.
Sovereign's got a few beautiful cars. You know that Mark II Jaguar?
What watch do you think you should wear with that Mercedes? How about the red dial Gégé Lacoute Reverso?
No.
American
no.
Gigolo.
You know what?
Do you know what watch?
You know what I
do
think you should wear? I'll show you exactly what watch you should wear for American Gigolo. Do you want me to show you?
Sure. By the way,
American Gigolo is Mercedes without plastics, right?
Here we go. You wear one of these.
Show
you know
me.
why? Because it's 1983, sunshine.
well, do you
90
know? Do you know what American Gigolo actually wore in the movie?
Super cheap.
No, what did he wear? Tell me.
Cartier tank, black
Cartier
dial.
tank.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google. I'm gonna tell you exactly what he wore while you guys
the
talking.
movie.
I'm gonna do the Bobby Google here.
Super pitchy. You just get the super chat, $9. Bear. How do you rate Santos Black DLC? Any issues with the coating coming off with scratches, etc.?
No, none at all. It's actually gorgeous watch, so sporty, so cool, so everyday usable watch. Great choice.
I got to tell you, American Gigolo with Richard Gere.
Yeah.
I thought he was very good looking. I think he
Oh
was perfect.
man, one of
This
the
was-
best looking guys ever, and cool.
Yes.
You did an intro with that intro. I remember you have a video with American Gigolo intro.
Yeah.
Super cheap.
Unfortunately, it had the horrible Californian bumpers. You notice those horrible rubber nose bumpers on the front?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't mind that. I don't mind.
But
No,
actually,
no,
this is
no,
a
no.
Mercedes without plastic in the engine, eh?
Yes. This was a proper Mercedes Benz. Yes, proper Mercedes. I got to be totally honest with you, Bear.
Mm.
They're a waste of money. Okay.
Really?
Of course. Okay, Archie, here, if you want to pull up the watch that he wears in a movie,
Yes.
it is
Yes.
the Cartier tank, reference 1543. 1543.
Oh, okay.
Small. Wow.
It's actually quite ugly.
Yeah, but
70s.
this is a perfect example where when you're cool, you make watch.
It is
look
very. I must admit, it is. That would have been very chic in the 70s. In the 70s,
Yeah.
that would
Right?
have been.
And you know the
Amazing.
suit he wears, and then the Mercedes and the whole scene. It's good package. It's a perfect
Tell me,
idea.
that
I
Cartier that
gotta
is a
tell
little
you-
bit curved is a tank Americano? They're curved
No,
a
this
little?
is special. It's a tank jumbo. Is it? Look, I don't understand it. Is it that I've never seen the running writing on a non-musty Cartier, Bear? Have
Mm.
you ever seen the running writing on a non musty. You know what I'm talking about,
Mhm,
don't you?
mhm, mhm, mhm.
Normally they have the block letters. Bear, I've not seen this. What to explain to me?
I don't know, brother. I don't know.
You're a Cartier expert.
No, I just appreciate it. I'm not expert on anything, man. I actually am an expert on Archie Luxury channel. That's my expertise. But
Bear, I have to
I've
send
never
you.
actually seen it. Yeah, that's quite interesting. Actually, that's quite
Mhm.
quite interesting. I used to love Cartier, Bear.
I know, and I remember that. And you install certain appreciation for Cartier inside of my cars, and then you change. You just went 180 degrees.
No, there is a guy in, I think it was like 2 years ago, I think in Houdinki, that they review that guy. I mean, he have like 2 boxes. I think it's like 100 Cartiers that is this kind of curve. I think
that's Goldberger. That's that collection.
Yeah,
man, what a collection!
He's got amazing shit.
By the way, did you
guy.
cover that super chat from Matt Mulford?
Yeah.
Mark Mulford, here we go, $5. Please tell MTS am his neighbor in Mendo and can relate to his fire. That's Mike. Loss. I may need to sell him a 41 Sermon if he wants to rebuild. Not sure how to contact him. Please tell MTS, Mike the Snake, I am his neighbor in Mendo. There we go, Mike.
Mike, did you hear? Is Mike here?
I think
or?
Mike be on the phone. Mike be on the phone.
Okay.
He's doing something. That's okay. You can always email me, and I will if you email me archieluxury72@gmail.com, I will forward it to Mike because I've got his email address.
Yeah.
SR Bell 67 $2.
My
Bear. How many
favorite
inches
troll.
from base to tip? There we go.
Almost 6, but thick as fuck.
Wow.
I just got to be 1 minute, Bear. I'll be back in a minute. Just cover me for a minute.
Okay, we'll cover it.
What do you want me to get on the screen? Let's bring something on the screen.
You can put us all back on a regular screen.
Look at this
right?
picture here. Look at this. Speaking of beautiful pairing, what do you think of that as a pairing?
Archie, tell me, what was the idea? I remember I took some movies from the 80s that people wearing small watches, but like 3 of them in one whisk.
What?
Yeah. I'm going to send you. I think it was in a movie.
Let me have a look. I tell you, one of my favorite movies is Bear. You like movies, don't you?
Oh yeah. Well, we have a similar taste. I mean,
The Object of Beauty. Have you seen that movie?
Oh wow, that's a great choice.
With Malkovich. And Bear, I love the scene in this movie.
Which one?
Where
Which one?
He's praying to God, will his Amex go through? Remember that when he's in the restaurant?
Yes. And
then,
you know what? We've been there. We've been there.
We've been there. And also
that's why we find it funny.
Also, I liked it when he goes to sell. He had that Cartier tank. He had a Cartier watch. Yes. I don't know if it was a Torno or a tank. And he said, I'm looking at something more contemporary, meaning
I'm going to send the
he wants something cheaper because he's broke, right? And remember, the guy takes it and says, "Here's $20."
I think by the way,
me.
Just sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Some people in the chat are saying that Nico is coming to your stream.
Hey, that's fantastic.
I would love to see Nico. Nico is one of my favorite YouTubers.
Yes, he is. He's welcome on the stream. He is welcome on the stream.
Drop the link. Drop the link for Nico.
We'll drop the link.
Actually, if I'm going to see that picture, I'm going to send you. That was in Miami Vice movie. If you remember back in the 80s or 90s, remember that TV show Miami Vice?
Yes.
So it was
Miami Vice.
It was one day when Phil Collins was precipitated as a guest, and it was one guy's, in the beach having fun, and he had like 3 small kind of watches.
Hey, we've got a special guest, Nico. How are you, my friend?
Hey,
listen,
Nico.
I'm gonna keep this very short, right? And I do this out of respect for you, Arch. I don't want you to do what you've done today again, right?
Did you see what he's done to me?
No,
Have you seen what he's done to me? That little shit.
Finish, right?
That little fucking shit.
Off I work my fucking bollocks off, 18 hours a fucking day. If at the end of the day I want to talk about some watches with someone, and if that is online, it's online, and you're coming on and being an absolute disrespectful prick.
Because he's a cunt. The little fucking cunt deserves it. The little fucking cunt deserves it. I got that fucking piece of shit a Pepsi. I got him a Batgirl. The little cunt didn't even say happy birthday. Fuck him.
I don't
Fuck
deserve
him.
this.
Fuck
I
him.
don't
You
deserve
drive a
this.
Ferrari. You fucking deserve anything you want. You drive a Ferrari. I can do whatever the fuck I want. That little piece of shit went on and said I'm the biggest cunt in the world.
Listen.
Well, fuck you.
Listen, you got again what you wanted, drama, right? I literally, like, I think it's ridiculously disrespectful. I work my fucking bollocks off, right? And then you do this shit. Fuck that.
Look
Mate,
at what that little cunt
seriously,
did to
fuck
me.
that.
What about that little fucking cunt did to me? You think I can't be fucking shitty?
Archie,
And
I am
you know what? Just because you drive a Ferrari doesn't mean that I don't have feelings either. You got a Ferrari, you know what? I got feelings. That little piece
Archie,
of shit
Archie,
never
you're
even
netting-
said happy birthday.
Archie, guys, I will urge everyone to go to Social Blade and really figure out how much you're making a month, because I am sick of your acting like a cheap fucker. You're making 20 G's a month easily, which is fine, but don't act like you're the fucking poor prick, right? Listen, I work my fucking bollocks off. You work your bollocks off. You do what you do, right? I do what I do. I don't care what the problem is what you have with other people, right? You're doing this to me, and I don't like it. So I'm asking
him
you
to come
not
on my
to do it
birthday
again.
stream. He wouldn't do it.
I'm asking you not to do this again, right?
Oh, okay, for you, I won't do that to him. But I wanted to fucking show that little piece of shit that what I fucking think of him. I fucking raised 20,000 Canadian for him.
Yeah, what do you want me to
all up 50, 60, 70,000 Canadian, and that fucking cunt hasn't even got the decency to say happy birthday, Arch. You fucking tell me.
Listen, mate. Listen.
I gave him a fucking Mercedes. He got a Mercedes out of me, and that little cunt can't even say happy birthday, Pontiff.
So you're doing this. You're doing this to me. You're not doing this to Marco. You do this to me. Do you understand that?
Well, I don't mean to do it to you, okay? I can tell you that. I actually quite like you.
No, and I like you too, and I will always give you the credits. Yeah. But at a certain point, I am just having I haven't been on a stream in in months, right? In months where I can talk with someone about watches, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're coming in there destroying that for me. I don't like that, and I don't deserve that. So that's why I want to have this.
The crap I got to put up with. What do you think? It's easy for me? You think this thing is easy? Everyone loves me,
mate.
I got
you just let me
people
be.
Who hate
if you
me
let
than
me
love
be, it's
me.
all good. If you let me be, it's all good. It's that easy. I let you be, and I respect you, right? If it was 30 minutes later, and I would have probably come on your stream, but at that moment I was finished with work, and I was talking to Marco, and he said,
"You don't need to
let's come
justify
on. I
what
got
you
new
do.
watch."
That's fine. You don't need to justify. Has he got a job, or is he given the boot? Just tell me that.
No, he's getting a job. Yeah.
We heard all sorts of rumors that you don't want him anymore because he's a liability. He's a fucking balloon, a dead weight around your neck. Is that true?
Absolutely not.
We heard that you were so disappointed when he came to London. He can't sell nothing. He doesn't have that killer instinct.
Listen. He's a big talent, right? And let me tell you one thing, Arch. Everything that goes beyond me and the team and Marco stays within ours, right? And I am going to be very, very proud to welcome people that have his knowledge, his drive, and his will, right?
Yeah.
And that's it.
Well, let me say this to you. I opened an olive branch. I said for my birthday, I don't want to continue on. I don't want to fight. He just laughed at me. He went on a stream and said, I'm the toilet. He's so disrespectful. When I raised 70,000 for him, And you know what? You want me to cut him a break? Fuck you, Marco. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
I can only judge to the things that I see and that I hear. I haven't heard that. If that is
I
the
tried
case,
to patch it up with him. I said, come on the stream. All forgiven. All good. Let's go. I don't want to criticize you anymore.
if that is the case, right? If that is the case,
Send Nico the video. You have the video. Send them the video.
Well, look,
you have the video.
I'm just saying to you, Nico, I'm telling you from my side of the coin, he's out to attack continually, right? And you know what?
he's a young kid.
I should give him a break. I gave him 70 fucking thousand Canadian. Let's not forget this.
You got some super chats.
Here we go. Loose
Lads,
$2. God tier.
Archie.
Oh, don't say that. I like Nico. Nico's my friend. And LA Methwich, $2. Amazing. Okay, good. And Hoff on Smash, $5. Nico AC3 is constantly plugging and endorsing Pride and Pinion. It was some ribbing due to your lesbian co-host locker room talk, as he says he does same. He does the same. I can tell you that.
Can you read this again, but a little bit slower? I want Nico to hear this.
AC3 is constantly plugging and endorsing Pride and Pinion. That's exactly right.
Exactly
Arch, right.
Arch.
It was some ribbing due to your lesbian co-host locker room talk, as he says he does same.
Arch, all I want to say is I have your back. I support you.
Sure.
Right? The same. I really appreciate that you put our name out there and my name out there. I really appreciate that.
Sure.
All I'm asking is that spare moment that I just want to talk, live stream about watches. Let me please be. Just let me be.
Okay, you're right. I tell you honestly now, I respect you. I agree with you. I was just a bit cheesed off. I tried to patch things up. He couldn't do it. I gave him 70,000. Just before you say he's a young boy, $70,000. 70,000. That's what his association with me. He couldn't even say happy birthday. He refers to me as the toilet. Complete disrespectful. You know what? You want to be disrespectful to me? I will fucking show you the meaning of disrespectful.
Right. I'm not going to sit in between. That's
70,000.
That's not my argument.
You could service a V12 Ferrari engine out repair for that. You know that? Engine out Ferrari repair.
That's why I buy them in warranty, mate. Because there's 7 years free warranty, 7-year free servicing. Perfect.
Anyhow, look, send him our regards, right?
Archie, can I say something?
Yes, please.
If you don't mind. Nico, in all honesty, you chose a very divisive person to represent you in this small community.
No one represents me, mate, other than me.
But the point is you chose divisive person. So when this kind of stuff happens, it really doesn't. Well, he represents you in certain ways. I mean, Archie loves you. Many of the people on this live stream love you. I love you. But I can't stand Pugsley. I think he's dishonest. He lacks integrity. I'm not going to bullshit you and lie. So when you choose somebody like that to represent you, there will be certain consequences coming from community. And like it or not, we might appear, as he calls us, fat, old, stupid, but we are kind of influential in watch community.
It seems Nico don't know nothing, so actually you have the videos. Send Nico
let me finish,
Marcelo,
let me finish. So I just want to say, you're not doing Pride and Pinion any favors by sticking up for a guy who was wishing you a death on this same live stream only 6 months ago. So that's just my point on that. I still like you. I still think you're unique. You're entertaining. You're knowledgeable. You're fun. You're a cool guy. And that doesn't change. But Pride and Pinion represented by Marco is not something that I look up to. That's it. That's just me. And anyone that follows me and listens to me, I will definitely share that opinion with them.
Bear, we know each other for a good few years, and I respect you, and I really appreciate your kind words. May I add, really, really do, and also for Arch, really appreciate that. Means something to me, right? Even before the YouTube grew, we knew each other, or my YouTube is what it was. Even before I started YouTube, we knew each other, right? So I really appreciate those words. But as people also know, that I'm a very straight shooter, right? And I don't fight someone else's argument, right? And I see Marco different than other people, which is fine. You don't, if there's 10 people in a row, you don't have to like all 10 people. You see what I mean? There's always two you don't like. Fair enough. And I would judge people by the way they handle with me. You see what I mean? And that's it. And for me, that's where I want to keep that. And like I said, the decisions that I make are because that's how I see the picture. Right. So for that, I really appreciate your input, and I really appreciate all of yous. Right. And Arch, I would love to come on stream very soon. Just for the banter, just for the sheer crack.
And I got to tell you something, Nico. You don't realize this. I don't come and lick your ass every 5 minutes. Let me tell you something. No. Jamie came to me. You know Jamie Opulence.
Yes.
He bought the two-tone off you.
Yes.
The 41 mil two-tone.
Yes.
He said to me, because he's a friend of mine. He's a friend, okay? He said to me, what do you think of buying it off Pride and Pinion?
Absolutely.
And I said, I didn't even tell you this, Nico, because I don't want to lick your ass every 5 minutes. I said, Jamie, Pride and Pinion is 100% honest. I can't think of a better dealer to get it off. That's what I said, mate. Because he said to me he wants to get it from them because of the taxes, because he's in Europe, just how the EU works. Yeah. I said, mate, you know what? Nico's a top bloke. It'll be a top watch. That's what I said to him. That's what I said to him. People ask me privately, right? I don't just tell you this every 5 seconds. I said, mate, he's a great dealer, 100%.
Oh.
That's what I said, 100%. That. I said 100%.
I appreciate that. And for me, that makes me proud. It shows that as a business, we're working really, really hard. And I'm very proud that Jamie actually bought that watch, and he's a great guy. He's a great guy. Oh yeah, fuck, he has a 5231 as well.
Archie, super chat, please.
Yeah, just very quickly, I'll grab this one here. Huff on Smash, we did that one there. We got NI Addictive Guy, £4.50. So much drama here that Alec Baldwin wants a link. There we go. And we got Huff on Smash, $2. We love Pride and Pinion, Nico. Don't poison.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you.
And I gotta tell you, Nico, he's a great guy. Jamie's a great guy, and
definitely.
You know, he actually, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if Jamie shared this with you. I hope I don't get you into trouble, Jamie. Many years ago, he bought a Hulk.
He said a comment. I received good service from Pride and Pinion. Yes.
Yeah. yes. He actually got a Hulk. He bought it off bloody Chrono. Guess what happened?
Don't know.
He bought a Chrono off a private seller from the Netherlands. I think Netherlands. It was somewhere. Yeah, I think it was the Netherlands. It was fake. It was a super fake Hulk. Right? And that's why he said to me, I want to make sure I get it from somebody who is 100. I said, mate, you can't get better than Nico. That's what I said. I said, you can't get better than Nico.
I appreciate that. And
at the end of the day, it's not about saving $100 or $500. It's about getting a genuine, legit watch.
Yeah. That is in the absolute utmost pristine condition that you can get that watch at. Right?
Yeah.
So that's where with Jamie's watch, it was inked. Like, this was a 40 mil 2018, but it was like ridiculously pristine, right? Not polished, nothing.
No,
just fucking pristine, right?
Yes.
Done right. And that is something I work on, and that's key for me and the team, right? But it's not. I'm not here to do any commercial stuff about whatever the fuck how good we are.
No, that's okay. I'm just mentioning it to you. You know,
I appreciate that.
We love you,
and that love is definitely there from me as well, 100%. All I wanted to do is come on and say, listen, Arch, if I have a free hour at the end of my fucking day, because it's now 5 minutes past 1. I just fucking, I don't. If the stream was 30 minutes later, I would have come on yours.
Yeah.
You see, it's not about. It's just about.
No. It's okay. You don't need to justify it. But all I'm saying is, I tried to say happy birthday. I raised $70,000, 70,000 Canadian.
And at the top of my head, it's like a lot of people raised that together. Right? Am I correct?
No, because if he hadn't, I put my hand up 100% because he was nothing. He was a cockroach before he came on my channel. Nobody would send him $1 until he became a celebrity on my channel. He then had the footing. 100%. I raised the 70,000. Bear, what do you think? Am I lunatic for saying this or not?
I think everyone knows that. I think the part that many people don't know is the things that Marco does and says behind the scenes, which are borderline abusive, racist, aggressive, disrespectful, nasty. And that's the part that bothers me personally. $70,000 comes and goes, fine. You didn't give it to him. I didn't give it to him. It is his behavior, his lack of loyalty, lack of respect. This is where the problem lies. And I am not having an issue with Marco because he made money. I have an issue with Marco how he acts, how he behaves, how cocky he gets, how disrespectful he gets. Fact is, he changes his mind and opinion about people like this. Again, I repeat, 6 months ago, he was talking on this live stream worst possible things about his future boss, Nico. Now, Nico is the best.
Listen, you're putting me in an awkward situation.
I apologize. I'll shut up. I'm not going to do this anymore.
Everyone fights their own battle, right? Everyone fights. You don't know what's going on behind the surface with something, and I think we always we must never forget that, right?
You know what, Nico? You as you have integrity. You always have proven that. You've shown that, and even when you became a humongous sensation on YouTube, when you became a superstar of YouTube, you maintain ground. You were always on the ground. You always talked to people nice. You always made a joke. I seen when people trolled you in a Facebook group how you turn it into fun, into a joke, into something very positive. So I cannot you could hire a Hitler and I will like you. That's the way it is. So there you go. It's fine. It's fine. I apologize if I put you in the uncomfortable situation.
No. I really do. My respect for you, you know that, right?
I know, Nick.
That's unspoken of. But Arch, I really want to say, all of yous, enjoy your night. It's time for me to go to bed.
No worries.
Soon I will
join. I was hoping. I tell you honestly, I really was hoping. I honestly meant it when I said, look, I want to bury the hatchet for my birthday. I'm coming up to 50. I honestly don't want to hate anyone. Okay, you know me, right? I could hate people for a week or so. You
want to hate everyone, to be honest.
Yeah. But you know, I wanted to patch it up with him, and it just maybe have a chat to him. You know, I was very happy to have a patch up with him, and I say that honestly to you.
How about this? Let's figure out if we can get a stream on.
I made 70,000 for him. Do you realize 70,000? Do you realize the bear's coming back? His internet shit. $70,000 I got for him.
I'll speak with Marco. Let's see if we can get all on the stream somewhere next week and figure out if we can get something constructive out of here. You see what I mean?
Yeah, we love you. By the way, we love you, Nico. We do love you. And, you know, I got to tell you, a lot of people, we love your input. We really do love your input here.
Look at
that. What do we have there?
You see that?
What is that, Nico?
What is that?
I think the first ever automatic watch that was brought out in collaboration with a video game called Far Cry. This is the Hamilton Khaki in titanium.
Interesting.
Really interesting because this is actually
it's cool, but it's a Hamilton.
Yes, it's cool. Hamilton is cool. Like I have a
Yes.
5212 so here. I have a 5212 as well. That's my new watch as well, which I really, really love. Cars and Chrono inspired me to finally push the button on this.
Beautiful watch, man. Man, that is a
absolutely
legend.
love
That's
that.
a legendary watch, man.
Yeah, but this one is gonna be legendary as well because
What's
this,
what's the size on that watch?
I think it's 40 mil.
42. This is
42.
40.
Looks good. Looks good.
Yeah, I really like it.
Like a
I really
field
like it.
watch. That's a field watch, you would say.
Yes, field watch. Yeah,
Nice.
and if you see it's called in the video game as
Hey,
well.
are you better? Are you better? By the way, we heard you were hospital. You okay, man?
Yes, yeah. There's some. I need to go back to the hospital, but it's all right. Like,
Is it COVID related?
no, heart
Oh,
related.
Oh
Fuck!
fuck.
How could you're only a
Well,
young man?
Yeah, a bit too young for that.
You
Yeah.
got to be slowing down a bit, Mark. You know that's the whole thing. Slow down a little bit,
Hey,
hey.
Nico,
Yeah,
could you
but
check the
slow down.
Japanese?
Slow down.
Could you check
What?
the Japanese market? Because if you have, I don't know how you guys business do, you know, with the dealing thing, but if you can jump to Japan, they nearly have everything. So if you can organize a kind of a
It's
business
expensive,
relationship
but
with,
that's the
with
problem.
the,
Japan is expensive. It's believe you me, they are really difficult to deal with. I got a friend who's a watch dealer. Bloody hell, you got to kiss their ass.
yeah, they have
Bloody
everything,
hell,
man.
you know.
Everything.
You got to have the business relationship. They won't just deal with you. Very quickly, RRR $5. Could be worse, Arch. You could have one lung. There we go. And watches 24, $2. Nico, most underrated Rolex.
Rolex Archie.
Most, what's that? Sorry, most underrated Rolex.
Rolex Air King.
Still?
Rolex Air King.
Yeah. Right, lads.
Okay, see you
enjoy your
later,
night.
my friend. We love you.
Thank you very much for
We
the
love
support.
you.
Thank you, Bear. Thank you, Archie. Thank you so much.
Have a good rest, Nico. Have a good rest.
You
Get
guys
sleep.
enjoy your night. Don't do things I wouldn't do.
We love you.
Always your hands above the blanket, and don't do it otherwise.
No worries,
Cheers,
my
lads.
friend.
Take care,
Thank
man.
you. Thank you.
Jamie, thank you so much, mate. Bye bye.
Take care. Take care, Nico.
What's going on there? Archie, what is he sleeping or something?
They just relaxes. He's just super cool. We just pay him to just do nothing. SR Bell, $2. Someone give AC a Xanax. Ooh, I got to tell you, that'd be good for the ratings, Bear. What do you think?
I wish we can be cool like Ethan, man. The guy is chilling. It's all fine. Totally fine. No pain. No pain. Listen, Arch, you know, and I know that Nico is a cool man. He's a good
He
guy.
is very cool. Very cool.
And from all these big YouTubers, he has all him. Can somebody's making way too much noise? I can't hear myself.
It's the cool guy.
Okay, cool guy. So basically, what I'm gonna say, Nico and Ocean are two people that are established YouTubers with a great audience, with a great presence, and they have always shown you great respect. I think what he's asking is fair. Okay, so I am the one that actually encourage people to go to the chat and to troll. I apologize because I think Marco deserves any punch that we can throw. He deserves.
I think I'm just disappointed. I raised 70,000, and he refers to me as the toilet. That's how he wants to refer to me, as the toilet. Well, you know what? You want to refer to me as the toilet? That's fine, but don't expect me to give you a fucking reference. Don't expect me to give you a fucking reference, you piece of shit, because I will fucking white ant you like you never seen it.
Yeah.
You want to fuck with me? Call me the toilet on air. You know what? Let's just see how it plays out for you, sunshine.
Absolutely. You have a super chat from
Neo.
Yeah.
Neo, $5. Can we get an update on this, or is that private? No, he's in a hospital at the moment. I don't want to encourage him to come on because I want him to have some time out. To be honest with you, YouTube is not the best place if you're sane. If you've got some problems, it's absolutely the worst possible place. and I just want him just to get better. Bear, I got to tell you, it took a lot of.
I just want to say hi to ER. I noticed ER in the chat. I want to say hi to her. It was just too much drama going on, and I didn't have a chance. ER, I hope all is well. Nice to see you in the chat. Thank you.
I got to tell you, Bear, it's a very tricky thing. This YouTube is hard. The problem is, I really wanted peace, Bear. I really wanted peace for my birthday. I'm turning up to 50. I don't want to hate people and get nasty. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
And I'm really disappointed. All he could say was, "I'm the toilet. I'm the toilet." That's it. That's it. The horned one. This is the same. You know who invented that? It was the rancher. And
the man
it was
that,
the rancher who said he looked like a cancer victim. He looked like a cancer victim with the haircut. And now he's using the terminology. And you think I'm just going to sit there and say, that's okay?
No, of course not. Why would you? Why would you?
I mean, am I supposed to help him? I raised 70 fucking thousand Canadian.
Yeah.
70 fucking thousand Canadian.
Yep. Yep.
Am I lying, Bear?
No. No.
Tell me this. How much money do you think how much money do you think Marco would have raised if I had nothing to do with him? Just pretend he was never. How much?
Nothing. He would not exist. Nobody would know about the little midget lesbian. Come on.
And so
nobody
would
know. He was nobody.
Wants to
I remember
poke fun at me.
I remember when he started on your live stream. I actually remember that. When you were demanding from him not to turn camera on because he's not camera friendly. I don't know if you remember that. And I ask you, please, Archie, be nice. Yeah. Let him go on camera.
Guys, for everybody in the audience, Archie don't care about the money. He doesn't give a shit about the money.
Oh, that's not true. No. Archie loves fucking money.
No. About that money that he got for the what? Archie don't care about that. What he care is that he never said thank you.
Not true. Not fucking true. Archie is not hypocrite. He's not going to lie to you. He cares about both factors. First, that he got way more money than he deserves. And second, that he has never shown a fucking appreciation for it.
Yeah, the appreciation. That's what I said.
But
those are facts.
Also way too much money. Exactly, Mike. Exactly. And we were having such a nice watch talk. Nico comes on and starts all this drama, Archie. What the fuck? It was all about watches, right?
And just to answer Randy, you don't understand. I did go on his stream. I donated to him, and I pushed the leads. I said, he's having a stream. Let's help him out.
Actually, it starts with the fact that he was unknown entity who came to your live stream. You built him into Marco, the watch cardinal.
Yes.
He created, just a second, he created a YouTube channel. He got to have 1,000 subscribers thanks to you and your community and your viewers. Then he stole your fucking leads. Then he massaged and fucking got people to trust him and to love him because he's a poor boy from a poor family. And then he had a live stream where he got everybody hyped and you promoted it and people gave him the money. And then he was pissed off because Lolex tried the same thing and then he started attacking Lolex. That's a short summary of the midget lesbian. Go ahead, Archie.
Vito loves greedily feast on Canadian bacon, $10, and we've got Toyota Mo, $2. Archie, you missed a lot of super chats. I haven't. I've kept an eye on all of them there.
I know that we missed ABC super chat. Shit, he told me, and it was way up. I'm sorry, ABC. Write it down, and we'll
do it for you now. Yeah, exactly. There we got Carlos, $5. God bless Blue Shirt Buddha. A big hug if you are watching this. Yes, blue shirt. It's kind of makes it all seem. That's why I wanted to try and make peace for the birthday because I don't want to fight with these people anymore. I don't want to fight with these losers anymore.
Can I say something about Blue Shirt Buddha?
Yes.
He when we were doing a live stream for him, he asked for only one person not to be on that stream. Only one person. Blue Shirt Buddha. Guess who he asked not to participate in his live stream? Do you know?
Marco.
Exactly. Because Marco was planning to come, and I have told JJ, tell him not to come
Archie,
because,
super chat.
because Blue Shirt Buddha doesn't want you on that live stream. If Blue Shirt Buddha, from all the fucking people in this, and I have a text, Archie, I can do a screenshot if anyone fucking challenges me. I'll send it to you. When he said, keep Marco away from the pontiff. Okay?
Wow.
When Blue Shirt Buddha says that, that has a fucking weight. Weight.
Super legend for today is ER, $100. Hello, Arch and Bear.
Hello, yeah. Hello.
Yeah, we like. I gotta tell you guys, look, it is very, very hard to do this YouTube thing, and I want to say, you know, I really do appreciate the new, you know, different crew members coming in. We like to talk to different people. It always a little bit of a bedding in period, but I think the show is better for having good crew. I love Marcelo setting up the restaurant. I love the glasses.
Yeah.
Marcelo, we really do like
Yeah.
that. It's just so cool.
I'm changing glasses all the time. I have actually a glasses collection.
And they were talking
It's
about,
super chat, by the way.
yeah. We've also got that 1940s movie playing in the background there. It's a character. I think he's a character.
I do want to mention that we have at this moment 315 viewers, Archie. 315 viewers.
Yes. Here we go. Mr. Tudor, to you, $5. I don't call Inspector Gadget smoking a cigar growing up. I love it. We love it in the background. ER 100. ER. Thank you, ER.
Archie, and for everybody that, let's say, Google check how much money you make, they need to understand you have expenses, or how much Google charge. You know, you have to pay a lot of you have a lot of things in your life, including your family, including your kids.
How about this?
They don't
Marcelo?
know nothing.
Marcelo, how about this? How about anyone that spent 10 years, he was a pioneer in YouTube watch world, made fucking tens of thousands of videos, exposed himself and his life to a point there was nothing hidden. He deserves at this point to make what he makes.
He does, but the problem is he doesn't make enough.
He's doing fine. He's happy. Archie's content. Archie's not fucking greedy.
Jamie Opulence for €5, collecting my wife's 7130R in the morning, coming tomorrow for show and tell with the pontiff. Look at that. That's
nice.
Incredible.
What an incredible. I don't super chat. I send Archie money by PayPal, and that way he gets all of the money.
Mike the Snake does. He's been extremely loyal to me, and I love the Snake. I love the Mike. Mike, we are going to do a car show, just me and you talking cars.
Mike, did you ever watch Big Lebowski?
What was that?
Did you ever watch the movie Big Lebowski?
You know, I've never seen that movie. No.
Please watch that movie. I want to hear your opinion about that movie.
Okay, I will.
Dude in the movie reminds me of you. Dude.
Okay, I promise I will.
And that's a compliment from me, by the way. Just so you know, it's not derogatory, it's compliment.
I will do so. Thank you.
I got to tell you, Bear, I got to tell you, a lot of movies don't really do justice to watchers. They have a lot of fakes in the movies.
True. I never understood why. Is it because of the liability insurance, blah, blah, blah?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's like I have seen some scenes in The Sopranos where the watch looks completely wrong. You know what?
But that scene in The Soprano, when he's giving a gift, Patek Philippe, how about that?
Yes. And that was a weird reference to give, but
it's still Patek Philippe.
Yeah.
Come on. It's kind of cool, right?
Yeah, it was very cool. It was very cool. And I got to tell you, some of my favorite movies. One thing I liked in Margin Call, that Simon Baker had the two-tone sub. I think he had two-tone sub. And I got to tell you, one
Super
of my
Jets.
favorite. I like Wall Street. He had the Santos.
Man, that was
The
nice.
Santos, it's and one mobile phone, one
That's
gold
right.
watch, one
We have
gold
some
watch.
super chats, please.
Here we go, Mr. Tudor to you, $5, Marcelo. Voice de Brasilo now. Whatever.
Huh?
You can pronounce that there. I don't know how to read that, but
What
it's
the
in
hell?
Brazilian for you. It's in Israeli or Brazilian for you. Brazilian.
Can you translate for us, Marcelo?
I think it's Portuguese. Preciso do
Portuguese, yeah.
meu. I cannot understand basically what they hold. I mean, I speak Portuguese as a kid, not that.
Oh,
Air
okay.
My
King
Portuguese reading is
Sargon,
not good.
$10. Thoughts on the Grand Seiko limited edition elegance SBGK005.
Bring it
Blue
up, Arch,
dial
please.
for 6,500.
Let's take a look. And before we
Okey-dokey.
go, I just want to cover the Humble Pine super chat, please.
Fuck. Hello.
You're here. We hear you.
SBG, give me that number.
Sure. The number is
Yep.
SBGK005. SBGK005. Blue dial. It's retailing $6,500 US.
It's got a textured dial. Look at that there.
Yeah,
It's
it's kind
Like
of
feathers. You know what?
yeah,
It's
like
kind.
It said, I'm Brazilian, you Brazilian, I'm not. Something like that.
Here we go. What do I think? I'll be totally honest with you. I prefer this to the Moser.
fuck off, Arch.
No, I'm deadly serious because this is steel. I'll be honest with you. I would actually buy this.
How do you
Super
feel?
chat.
How do you feel
I
about
love
that second
blue.
hand? How do you feel about that second hand?
I love it, man.
Yeah,
And I love the
it's-
power reserve and sub-seconds.
Yeah, they kind of balanced it nice, right? Because
But
they-
I got to
they
be honest
kinda-
with you. No bullshit. If I had a choice of your Moser or this,
you're nasty tonight. You're
no.
nasty to
It's
bear.
not nasty.
I'm being
just telling
funny,
you.
Archie. I know.
I'm just telling you the truth.
I'm still gonna make fucking money on it, and you know it. But
No,
that's
no,
okay.
I
Actually, two
understand.
nice super chats.
I understand. That's okay. Humble Pine, $20. I super chat infrequently. When I do, it's modest amount and usually some nonsensical musings, but want to super chat now because ER and Bear's loyalty is truly heartwarming.
Thank you, Humble Pine. That's very nice of you. And I'm gonna comment on that later. I have a little beef with Archie. I wanna bring it up later on.
Ooh.
But we'll do it later. Let's go with the little Lebowski with
Anthony
the big
Ferro's
collector.
ego, $2. I am little Lebowski with the big collect and ego.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. Anthony Fair's ego. So anyway, you notice something about Nico. He can appreciate non-hyped watches. For a
Yes.
watch dealer,
Yes.
I really appreciate that. I mean, you and I are obviously not fan of Hamilton. I can tell that. I'm not going to bullshit, right? But I do appreciate the fact that he can find beauty in it. When you talk about TPG, it's all about hype. The diamonds, the rainbow Daytona, the freaking ceramic annual AP, and so on and so on. It's just a very hyped up mentality. And I think we need to show love and appreciation for people who love watches that are not necessarily hyped up.
You know what Nico do with the Casios? I mean, G-Shock for him is a go tier. You know?
Yeah, got
I'll
you,
be
yeah.
right back.
Okay, Archie. Archie will be right back. So G-Shock, right? Highly respected watch, cheap watch, very usable watch. Yet everyone in watch community respects it. I don't know anyone that actually shits on G-Shock.
Look,
I'm a huge
Bear-
Seiko fan. Seiko makes great watches. Not
Yeah,
Grand Seiko,
Yeah,
but regular Seiko has so many great models.
Agreed.
I have my father's Pogue. It's 50 years old and holds better time than any of my other watches.
I saw you have a beautiful blue samurai, if I'm correct, right?
No, it's a forget the reference number.
That's a samurai.
5169. It's a blue Seiko Pogue. Oh, no, my other blue.
Bill, I'm almost sure that when you came to
watch.
Canada from
That's a samurai, my friend. I love that watch.
This is called a samurai.
Yeah, I just said that, dude.
Yeah.
And you put it on the Uncle Seiko bracelet, right?
Yes, that's this Uncle Seiko bracelet that I think is the coolest bracelet ever.
It is very interesting bracelet. They have some good. I'm not big on aftermarket bracelets, but they do some good work, and you can have a play. I'm okay with aftermarket bracelets on the entry-level watches. It's a good opportunity to play.
I would never put an aftermarket bracelet on anything.
Forgive me, I need to check something. Neo
Super Chat came.
He says, Bear, please highlight my comment from the chat. Okay, let me find. What did he say in the chat? Neo. Did anyone see what... Neo, can you write again what you want me to highlight? I haven't seen anything earlier. My apologies. Go ahead, Marcelo.
When you came to Canada, I am almost sure that you came without money because you came from Czechoslovakia and it was very hard. And you probably everything that you own now, you started yourself from scratch.
I had some money in Canada. I came actually from London, England. I was without money in London, England.
So in London. So my question would be, what was your first watch? I mean, any watch?
Seiko, absolutely. Seiko was the first watch, and my first Swiss watch was actually called Darwell.
Wow. You still have them?
Yes, I do.
Wow.
Yeah, I do. I'll bring it in one of the streams and I'll show you. It was kind of one of those. It was Italian Swiss micro brand, and they were selling them in Trieste in
I'm sorry,
in Italy.
I sound like a Muppet. I can't help it.
That's okay. So Neo says he's a personal friend of a blue shirt, and he appeared with him on the Watch Talk with the Panthers many times. Bruce stopped coming on Archie stream because of Marco. This is what Neo wanted to say, just so that it gives additional strength to the comment that I made earlier. And while I was chatting in our WhatsApp group, Doc BBW has also confirmed the communication that he had with Blue Shirt Buddha, and it goes and says the same thing that I have said earlier. So Neo, thank you for supporting my comment. I know you're very close to Blue Shirt, and that your comment has a higher value than mine. I am friend with him as well, but obviously not as close as you, and I appreciate that. Ron the Shrink, the Yugoslavian civil wars were insane, absolutely. No, you want to learn more about them? You know what's interesting, Ron? Depends on what source you're listening to.
Hey guys,
yeah,
I gotta go. I'm gonna talk to you guys later.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. So Mike the Snake, tell us about your love for Seiko. I'd like to hear more about it.
He had a big collection of Seiko, actually.
I have an orange monster that I bought for I think $129 from Amazon about 9 years ago. It's now worth about $700 or $800.
I have to interrupt you, Marco. Sorry, it's again Neo. Hello, humanity. He wants me to read a second part of his comment. And here goes the second part that everyone can see in the chat, but I'll highlight it. Hang on. Neo. Yet, Bruce, that's a Blue Shirt Buddha's name, invited Marco on his stream twice. because Showcase asked for the favor. This is the truth. I was there. It's a typical Bruce. It's a typical blue shirt who only has softness and kindness and love for people. Thank you, Neil.
Look, Bear, Marco now he headlight the super donors. He watching Archie to how we say, to catch the super donor. That's why you go there in the chats. Also, the classic you know what? I now actually happy that I said fuck off, because I actually appeared to say that to a super donor, that we saw all the things that he did. So this actually reveal in a very classic way who he really is, the true color of the kid.
Hey, Paul, just to fill you in, Neo wanted to highlight and confirm my comment about Bruce, or rather
Yes.
Blue Shirt Buddha,
Yes.
who did not want anything to do with Marco, and he basically stopped coming to your live stream because of him. Just so you know, that was the only person that Bruce or Blue Shirt Buddha never respected and always thought is despicable.
Bear, I want to say something to you, Bear.
Tell me.
I find that I get a funny feeling in my tummy when you were wearing your Milgauss. Is that really good enough for you? I mean, you have so many watches.
Are you joking, Archie? Are you?
Like, I just find like you got some.
Look at that, Archie.
I got an inferiority complex. Anything I have is inferior. Okay.
No.
Everything because everybody on the YouTube hates what I have. You know, the world time is the wrong one to have. The Polar, it's the wrong one. I should have got the 40. I had the 40, I sold it. Everything I have is wrong. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
That Z Blue, you really love it?
Yeah, 100%.
And
like,
what's not to love, man? It's
Bear, I don't know why it look. I don't know why it looks so good in your hand, and I think I never had the opportunity to see this watch in real life because
Marcelo, will you buy a simpler, like Marcelo has 3 legendary Rolex, don't you?
Oh,
3
he's got
legendary.
iconic watches.
Smurf, the Meteorite Dial GMT, and he's got a Cermet. Would you get a Z Blue, Marcelo?
Now that I saw that in Bear, I would reconsider it very seriously, because to be honest with you guys, the way that this watch look in the catalog, even it doesn't look amazing. Yeah, right.
So too. Yeah, you're right. When you like this, same with Air King, eh? Same with Air King.
Yeah.
Something about these watches when you actually see them in metal, there is the beautiful finish on them. They have a very unique colors on them. This Milgauss with a green crystal, blue dial, orange second hand with as a bolt. It's just so different and so unique and so beautiful.
The Milgauss has a lot going about it. It's got a lot of character.
Yes, and I think it's going to be eventually discontinued and even more appreciated because of its uniqueness.
Here we go, Carlos, $20. Well done, Archie. Thank you, Carlos. There, I gotta say, Bear, I used to love watches in movies.
Yeah, me too.
But there's so much fake shit, you know, like even that Paddock, you know, that movie Drive.
Have you ever watched Mad Men show?
Yes, Mad Men. Yeah. That's the 1960s advertising agency.
Right.
Don Draper.
Isn't that cool show with some real cool fashion and cool design and some really awesome watches?
I remember Peter Campbell, real arrogant young punk.
Yes.
Remember him?
Yes.
His secretary got pregnant to him.
Yes. I love.
And then he couldn't have kids. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It shows you how. Yeah.
That's a great show.
Mad Men.
I love the look of Explorer on his wrist, on Don Draper's wrist. That's in the later stages, in the later shows. Omega was predominant brand in the show, which is normal because we both know Omega was such a dominant brand during that time. But that Explorer just took the crown, just stood out, eh?
100%.
Neo actually is bringing a good point, and this I did read that Hamilton has made more watches for movies than any other brand. Did you know that, Arch?
Yeah, they are.
It's just that you and I are attracted to different watches, so we don't pay attention to Hamiltons. That's the thing.
They're connected somehow to Hollywood in a way.
Well,
I think they do a lot of placements, like they're paid,
Yeah.
kind of like, I don't think Omega pays for it, but they do advertising which promotes the Bond movie. They do collab sort of stuff.
right.
Do you wish Bond had a Rolex again, or?
Yeah, I
Yes.
would love that. I
Yes.
would love that.
I got to be honest with you, but secretly, if you want to be a good spy, you want to be not remembered. He wouldn't drive an Aston Martin. He would be very.
But this is all fiction, and it's not about the spy. It's really, it's a showcasing all the cool things that guys like.
Actually, guys, what do you guys think? I think soon, 2023 or 2024 supposed to be, I think, the anniversary for the Submariner.
Yeah.
So don't you guys think maybe, especially a tribute for Sean Connery that he did the first James Bond, maybe a
You know
tribute
what I think we're gonna see for that anniversary. You know,
Right?
it's my prediction, and I'm making this prediction today. If I'm right, you owe me $100. If I'm wrong, I owe you $100. Deal?
Hey, what's the bet?
Please,
What's the bet?
Don't tell me a platinum sub.
100%. The first platinum sub.
Yeah. I
We're
agree.
gonna see that with that beautiful baby blue dial.
This I don't know. I don't know if a baby blue, but I know a platinum. Baby blue, not sure.
Baby blue dial. The older platinum watches have a blue, that French blue. What do you call that blue dial?
Yeah. They
Right?
make it the ice blue.
Ice blue.
Yeah, but the thing is, think about it like this, Bear. It's true. Even in the day they do ice blue, but the truth is in the day that you can also have a platinum day that in different variation, also with a black dial.
Meteorite, right?
No,
that's a white gold. That's a white gold.
Yeah.
My apologies.
The platinum day date you can have also with a black dial, and I think also a different dial.
I think that would actually look. I think that sub is going to be platinum. It's going to have the ice blue dial. It's going to be fucking amazing.
It's going to be, but you know what? I'm going to say something else because Rolex is usually like to how we say F you everybody, like you guys think platinum.
They
is
do
only
like
ice
that. I
blue.
give you that. Yes.
They might give you I think it might come out with a brown a dial.
So same as a platinum Daytona, right?
No,
Same.
the brown platinum, but the dye not going to be ice blue, going to be also brown.
Oh,
Remember my word.
I
Remember my
don't know.
word.
Well, we have a bet. We have a bet. So it's a
Okay.
done deal. Archie, what are you doing? Are you looking at the leads?
Leads.
Leads.
I gotta tell you, I
have to
I
have
think-
that platinum.
I think for a lot of watches and that the watches themselves can be a bit boring. I think it's, for me, watches are kind of a part of life. You know what I mean? It's not just watches. It's kind of, I enjoy, I got to say this to you, I enjoy a nice watch on my wrist. I love it. I love it. It kind of always makes me feel good.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
when I say a good watch, I mean, it doesn't have to be solid gold. I mean, I'm very happy. That's why
love
I'm just
steel.
interested. I love steel. I decided, Bear, for me, Rolex was steel. Patek is gold. And also that's so cheaper. Patek in steel is expensive, and Rolex in gold is expensive. So I thought, well, to me, Rolex has always been steel, the sports watches.
You see, actually, they had this forum, this board on watch show in New York, which Tim Masso was part of, and they were discussing how the steel is becoming more in demand, more prevalent, more that it's driving the price up. And then Tim had his kind of point of view on that, which was very interesting to me. Which actually kind of shows, steel is driven and it's definitely in demand, but the brand and the model still runs the show. And I think he uses a good example. Take a Rolex into consideration. Rolex is the most hottest brand that everyone wants. You got your Cellini in a precious metal, where is no demand, sells under the retail. Right? But you can have a precious metal Daytona, Cosmograph Daytona, which is also precious metal, and it's a high demand. So it's kind of like a model-driven thing. Metal just participates. Now he talks about Patek and the hunger for steel in Patek. But I think that has a lot to do with the fact that Patek is so cautious with steel, minimal with steel. So it's also offering, right? How much is it available and so on. But when it comes to using watches, Archie, in all honesty, you own the precious metal, you own the steel. We both know steel is so much more friendly on your wrist.
Yes. A bunch of numbers. $2. Does the SC Dweller 43 come across as showy, flashy? I think the steel doesn't. Two-tone a little bit, but the two-tone is black dial. It's not blue. So it's kind of...
but it's still flashy. I have a good
I tell you
friend.
this. I saw a guy going to the shops yesterday, and you know how you can tell when you own a gold watch, especially when you own yellow gold, when you see fake gold, it stands out like dog's balls. Like he was just a middle-aged. You could see it was fake gold watch.
Oh,
Wow.
But most people think when you wear a gold watch, it's the same as his. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't. Gold is no longer special.
And not only this, Archie, also plated. It shows.
Exactly.
In the light, it shows.
The funny thing is, you notice carefully if you look at gold plating, you can tell the difference between solid gold. And it's a different color. The color, interestingly enough,
you have a modern example, Tudor versus Rolex. You can see the difference, what's capped gold and what's solid gold.
Longines, when they had their quartz, they have a lot of gold plated. They don't actually even use gold. They use a chemical which actually looks better. It looks more representative of gold. You know, it's not actually gold. It's gold color. They don't actually use real gold.
I see.
It's because the real gold isn't very, how do I put it?
Strong enough.
When it's plated, it doesn't last that long. It always can. It's a difficult metal to work with. I've got to tell you, cars, movies. I've always been interested in movies.
Can I just make one more comment regarding the super chat, regarding the Sea Dweller 43? In my humble opinion, it is the best large watch. It is perfectly balanced. If you like large watches, I would say there is no better balanced, better proportional watch than SD43. However, I definitely prefer SD4K in 40 millimeter. Sorry, and another super chat.
Super chat, Camran, $10. Your 5196G. I don't have. I got a 5169J, which the yellow gold is the most elegant gold watch. I do love that watch. That is a super cool watch.
My favorite Calatrava you ever had was the white gold. I forgot the reference. The
6006. I sold to Tony.
No. Not I love that. No. Your original Calatrava.
Oh, 5107. 5107 had the smooth bezel.
Yes.
So let me ask you guys, if a Rolex make a steel Cellini, would that be a hype watch as well?
No.
The problem with Cellini is it's not waterproof. That's always been what Rolex. I don't know why Cellini never took off. It's just life.
I
Have
made a video.
you got a Cellini? Have you got a
I
Cellini?
do. I have.
What you got the moon phase?
No, I have the dual time rose gold. I actually made a video trying to
It's a beautiful watch.
trying to be like Mark Goldberg and have a clickbait. So I made a video titled Cellini is better than Patek, just to get people to watch it.
Yes,
Obviously, it's not.
Yes.
It's just that Rolex, it's a nice watch, Archie, but it's still a regular 31, 35 movement, I think. It's still no, closed back, no decorated movement, no great finish. It's just a very nice, nice dress watch.
But Bear, it wouldn't be a so expensive watch in steel to sell.
No, you're right. You think it would be under 10?
Definitely under 10.
Maybe. And I have the Rolex Cellini Prince, which actually.
The Prince. I love the Prince. You know, the Prince. I remember when they came out, they were expensive. They bombed, man.
Yeah.
I know dealers. I know 2 dealers who bought one, and they both lost money. They were happy to get out. That's how bad.
You can pick them up at a good price now, and I think they have a potential.
I got a friend who's got the PAV dial. You know, the diamond PAV
Oh shit!
dial. Blue light comment. $2. Bear, what do you mean by steel being friendlier? I tell you what I mean by friendlier.
Go ahead.
When I owned the solid gold sub, I never felt comfortable wearing. I think, oh, it's going to stretch. The bracelet's going to stretch. Stretch. Always be careful. I wake up in the morning.
It's got chocolate.
I put my sub on. You know what? If I'm moving furniture, I always take it off. Always, like it's funny. I was moving something with the wife. I said, take your necklace off. It's going to get caught. Just take it off. You just always, if you're moving furniture, you got to be careful. Same as the watch. I take it off. But I put a steel Rolex on. I never worry. I must admit, when I had the two-tone Daytona and the two-tone sub, they were also very good. A little bit cautious, because you're always a little bit cautious of the gold, but steel, when I say friendlier, maybe it's psychological in your brain.
100%.
And what I mean by that is, like, if it's a hot day, I think, I can't put a strap watch on, on a leather strap, because it'll get sweaty. I like original straps too, and they're fucking $800 with Patek, right? They're dear. And what I do is put on a steel watch. I'm happy, especially with Rolex, to rinse it under the tap. If it gets sweaty, I don't mind.
I take dish soap and fast, done, shines, beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Guys, I have the Smurf
Super chat.
Paul Salisi is $5. Greeting to all the panelists. Amazing stream. Thank you, Paul. What a great.
Hello,
he's a great
Paul,
guy.
You, my dear friend. I love when I see you in the chat.
I love when I see you in the chat. Really, really great guy.
Bear, I have to say, Bear, I very much enjoy you as a member on the show. Not that I'm welcoming you. I mean, I'm the newest person here, but I love what you have to say. Everything you say.
Thank you, Mike. You're a kind guy. I appreciate that. You're a good man. Thank you, sir.
Let's see if we can raise 70,000 for Bear.
Bear.
It's a joke. Joking.
Bear,
so can I give you shit now, Archie, or we want to wait?
Yes, you can. Please. Yes. No. Okay. Now's a good time.
All right. So I was watching your video today, in which you talk about narcissists in a watch community.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And you talk about how it's difficult. You have people who are in the watches. They tend to be narcissists, all true, all fact. Yes. And then you said that you cannot have a friend who has watches and who is into watches. You also use Saka Horn as an example, your oldest friend. Luckily, not much into watches, still a bit of a narcissist and a little bit of an ego.
Of course.
But, and you had a fight with him as well, right? But overall, not a narcissist to a point that you cannot handle it.
Yes.
Archie.
Yes.
And I'm listening to all this and I'm thinking, wait a fucking second. I'm a watch guy. I've been your friend for a long time.
Yes.
What's up with that, my friend?
Look,
It's
I
rare,
gotta
rare relationship.
look. I gotta tell you, Bear. The thing is that I suppose we don't. I've never met you in person.
True.
These rules are slightly different. These rules are
Yeah.
slightly different. I haven't met you in person,
Okay.
and I think we would be very good. The thing is this: I'm talking about some really good friends. Friendships have gone through ups and downs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
I know exactly what you're talking. I think if you ask
I got to
me,
be honest with you. Please don't take this the wrong way.
tell me.
If you have not inherited money, if you haven't inherited, I'm just keeping an ear out for my refrigeration mechanic. He's going to
Oh,
fix my
that's
fridge.
important. We should do a live stream showing how the fridge is getting fixed, or at least,
yeah.
you know what? Do a video.
Mm.
Talk to him a little bit. Talk to
Yeah.
him about the importance of the fridge,
Yes.
and see what he says. And
Yes.
you can edit a little bit. You don't have to do the whole
Yeah.
process, but just a little bit.
No.
And post it about the fridge is being repaired.
Restoration of the
Archie.
refrigerator.
Archie,
Yes.
I've been asked on the chat to. They've been saying that I sound like Kermit from the Muppets.
Ah, the Muppet, the Sesame Street.
So I've been asked to say, "Okay, Bert," like the Muppets. So I'm gonna do my best impression now. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Bert.
There we go. Thank you.
Oh no!
Thank
Here
you.
comes Miss Piggy. Ah!
I gotta say this. Thank you, the snake. Mike. Thank you, Mike. I gotta tell you, what I find is that when people are self-made, okay, this is different to inherited money. And normally, inherited money people aren't super fanatical. They're not. It's a different layer, okay.
Mhm.
But people who've had to claw their way to the top, right?
Like us.
Well, they're more well, okay, a bit like you. I'm not. I don't. What I'm trying to say is these are people in the 5 to 10 million US dollar range, which is you, of course, but not me. Okay, I'm in
Not
the
me
1 to
either.
2.
I'm in the
Okay.
$5 to
Either.
$10 range.
Let me tell you this: they seem to be very focused. That's why they're successful. They concentrate on what they're doing, whether it's they're in a profession or whether they're in a business. They focus. They work very
They're
long
strong and
hours,
vicious.
very focused, and very driven. And what
I
happens
agree.
is, what I found is that they are so focused on building the collection. They will really swim through sewage to get the deal.
Mhm.
Nothing is more important than the deal. And
Mhm.
you've got to handle that right. That doesn't mean they're a bad person. I didn't say that. What I'm saying is the reason they are so successful is they are so focused. Focus. And sometimes it can get in the way. Like for me, I actually feel content. I don't like who I become when I'm selling things or when I'm buying things. You have to be a bit of an asshole to buy and to sell. Okay?
100%.
When I'm buying, it's a piece of shit. There's many of them around. You just got to, when you're selling, it's the best. Take it or fuck off. This is the price. You got to be, business is a very hard thing.
Very true.
And you
Very
have to
true.
be so narcissistic in the sense that you believe your own bullshit. When you say this is a fantastic, you've got to believe this with your heart. You can't make it up. And I think a few friends I've had who have been really, really focused,
Mhm.
they can be, how do I put this? They're actually nice people, but they do anything for the deal. I have one guy, his wife's mother died.
The driving force is a deal rather than watch.
His wife's mother died, but he didn't give a shit. It's focus on the deal. He said, "Oh shit, I got to pretend."
It can be
Just
neglectful.
He's a really nice guy, but he's just so focused on getting the next deal. It's just like a drug. They got to do the deal.
Right.
And for me, I'd rather not turn over my watches. If I've got a nice watch that I know it's got the right spring bars, I've done all the corrections. Like if it didn't have the right spring bars, I've bought them, I've put the right box and everything. I just hold. I prefer to hold, but they need to continually churn to climb up, you know?
I see.
And I just find sometimes it's very hard to be friends with them. I don't know, Bear. I'm just sort of just.
I agree with you on many of these things. I was just teasing you because you forgot that I'm your friend. But
See, you're not flipping. Let me say this to you. The difference is you buy and hold.
Yeah,
Generally, you
yeah.
don't flip much. These are more people. Like I know one person who was buying a lot, right? And I had a bad week. Okay, you know, I got adult sons who have been. They've got some problems. Okay.
I am aware. I know you told me that's.
And anyhow, this
that's
guy
a tough-
said to me, he goes, "Oh, another friend of ours is getting a perpetual calendar chronograph." And I said, "You know, I don't give a fuck. Why do I care? It's not my watch. What, he's going to give it to me for a week to wear? I don't think so. What do I care?" And for me,
boasting,
see, for him,
boasting, you know, like.
well, he's just saying his friend's getting one. And I said,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care if he gets a Ferrari. I don't care if he gets a Lamborghini. You know what? Because for him, he could still get one. See, in his range, it's feasible. For me, no, I'd have to win the lotto to get that.
Can I ask
know
you
what I mean?
something? I want to take this opportunity because I see this, for example, like this guy, Fresh Prince, the loser who's got nothing, who basically commits his time and his energy on trolling, trying to run you down, trying to comment things against you. What do you think drives somebody to do that? Obviously, there is element of jealousy. There's no question about it, right?
They just like to be nasty. They like to be nasty.
There is a
People
large,
Let them be nasty, Archie.
there is a large
Let them go.
segment. There's a
Let
large
them go.
segment of these amoebas, right? These subhuman one-cell organisms in your community, and they thrive on that. There is a certain pleasure they find in it. I never understood why. Are they, Archie, answer me this. Are they watch community? Do you consider them watch community? These amoebas, these low-life nobodies who use some strange names and so on, and have so much hatred.
Yes.
How do you picture them? There's some
They
very
enjoy this. They enjoy this.
You know, I picture them like people who eat, you know, they eat spam. They eat a lot of spam.
Hey, you know what? It's funny you say that. I had a guy who used to do that to me, always pick at me, always attacking.
Yeah.
And I realized he's unemployed.
Yeah.
He's in a government housing.
And they eat spam. I picture
He'll
them
get
eating
that,
spam.
you know, canned curry, you know, just really nasty.
Yeah. Oh.
Nasty. I mean, one thing, I'm fat, right? But this fat is not from KFC. This is from good tomahawk steaks. You know,
bingo.
You know,
So
it's sort of.
I have
Here we
an
go.
ice cream
Timepiece
belly.
fun. $2. Mike, Randy Mamola, Kenny Roberts, or Kevin Swan.
Oh, Kenny Roberts. Kenny Roberts for sure.
There we go.
Big
Absolute Ball,
hello to Timepiece Fund.
$2, and we've got MY Punter, $2. 116234, the most comfortable watch ever made. I've only ever had the 16234. That was the previous version, which didn't have the revised clasp. Yeah, I reckon on a Jubilee that was very comfortable. Lovely watch.
For me, my Santos on a rubber strap is just like I have nothing on my wrist.
I'm going to have to try a strap out, a leather strap. I've never worn any watch without a bracelet. And I'm going to have to try other styles of bracelets.
Now, I got to tell you, Mike the Snake. I got to tell you, Mike the Snake, what you should do is you're taking it to an independent watchmaker to look at it. You're paying him. What's he charging you to look at this?
What's that?
You're taking the watch. You're looking at the Explorer 2. You're going to get him to look at it. What's he charging you to look at it?
You know what? I just sent a text canceling my appointment. I just have a funny feeling about the whole thing, and so I
Yeah.
kind of called it off.
So first, always first, buy the buyer.
Look,
Buy
I'd
the buyer.
probably,
That's
you know,
that's what I'm.
I'd probably
that's why-
just go to David SW. Go to David SW. He's
I'm
not the
gonna do
cheapest.
that or go
A
to
little
my
more
jeweler.
money, but peace of mind. Peace of
Yeah,
mind,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
Archie?
Paying a little extra is no issue for me. I will buy through my jeweler or I'll buy through David SW.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna
David
become.
SW.
Look, there's nothing to say that your guy isn't right. I never heard of him, but that doesn't make him bad. Okay. But look, man, you've got to do what you gotta do.
You gotta do.
Just hang on
what
one
you-
tick there. I
Sure,
think
sure.
that's my fridge mechanic ringing me.
No,
Let's take care of it.
Bear, what
Yes,
you said,
yes.
what you said is correct about that nasty, let's say, undriven comment that the guy actually
Yeah,
did in the
yeah,
chat.
yeah,
But wait
myself.
a second.
Yeah.
I can live with that. And but what pissed me off is the rival, how we say, the rivalry. I mean, live stream that the guys want to do now against Archie.
No,
Look.
actually, I'll be honest with you. Let me just comment about these
Yeah,
kind of amoebas, these
Sure,
one-cell
sure.
organisms. I actually enjoy. I love when I see them hating me because
Me
it
too.
gives me a hard on. It gives me such a fucking satisfaction that I know I'm better than them. I
Yeah.
know I am better than them. I love pissing them off while they sit in their fucking basements, eat their motherfucking spam, and have no money and no prospects and no future.
Yeah, look, I got the look. I think the guy that actually left me a comment in my video, I think is I guess is a Archie fan, not somebody against him that
Mhm.
said, you know, when I'm going to come to 1,000 subscribers, maybe I'm going to behave like Marco, JJ, and you know, like the rest, and I'm going to also live Archie. So I just wanted to make an announcement. This will not happen. Because I like Archie, I like you guys. And not only that, I was thinking about making live stream. The reason was actually to make it a kind of more easy video. That was the reason I wanted to do. But you know what? I think I'm going to open a separate channel that's going to be maybe 2 subscribers, not even 1,000. Even if I have 1,000 in my own channel, just to make this the super and like the very, very nasty live stream. And all of you guys are invited because you guys can give a shit how much you guys want.
So you really want to go at them?
I would want to go. You know, things that we cannot do in Archie because Archie is more, let's say, monetized and more polite. Man, you guys do there. I mean, really.
I saw Marcelo
I
go off on the other stream, and he let him have it, boy.
Good.
Yeah. But now it seems they are more careful of me. That's why they're not streaming. So that's why I thought, Bear, I think we should talk about this. I think I'm going to do that.
You know I'm game for that kind of stuff. Listen, I'm always ready for fight. I my whole life has been a big fight. So any of the cunts want to fight in person, on stream, any way they like, welcome. Come on over.
I'm going to bring you. I'm going to bring Archie. Archie can get nasty how much you want. I mean, in that case.
I wanted to ask Mike, by the way. Mike, why the snake? What makes you the snake? Why did you choose Mike the Snake?
That's my racing nickname.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was a racing guy.
Oh, so it's nothing to do with the whole snake culture in this
No,
fucking community. Okay.
No. It started out, I was a bicycle mechanic, and I was so fast, and there weren't enough tools, and so I would steal the tools from somebody, and they would be like, "You snaked the tools from me," and so they started just calling me the Snake, and then it just stuck, and then I started racing mountain bikes, and they announced me as Mike the Snake, and it just stuck. and
No,
it's stuck ever since through racing model race cars. I was ranked 19th in the United States and California champion racing model race cars.
Wow.
And when they call my name, they call me Mike the Snake.
Super chat.
And I've seen people throw their hats on the ground when they see me pull up because they're just like, "Fuck, this guy showed up. There's no chance of me winning." And I'm not Dom the Snake Prudhomme. I'm not as famous as him, but
Time, peace, fun. $2. Mike loved Prost and Senna rivalry. Your comments?
Oh, epic. Those were the days when there really were no rules in the cars. You know, people could run whatever tires they wanted. They could run any engine size they wanted. The people's feet were in front of the axle. The cars were just made of tubes and a little wimpy fiberglass body. If you crashed, you died. And the Prost-Senna rivalry was crazy because I believe they were on the same team, and
yeah.
And you know, neither wanted to give each other any quarter, and so you know, I wish I was around. I never saw any of the. Well, I might have. You know, I remember watching Ayrton Senna in Monaco. As a young child, I remember the announcer saying, "If there's anybody in this world that can walk on water, it's Ayrton Senna." But I don't remember. I don't think I would have realized or recognized the Prost-Senna rivalry at that time. But today, you know, I've studied up on it and watched all the videos and
the things that he did with the car, man.
Frozen Yukoner, $2. Fight the whiskey fund sounds like need a fridge fund. Yeah.
Archie, no matter what the cost is, that fridge must be fixed. If it's high, we'll do a fundraiser. I'm actually not joking.
Yes.
We have to make sure that fridge lives.
Exactly.
Yes.
We do. What is the story with the refrigerator, Arch? What is the analysis that you got?
No, look, not yet. We're just trying to see what's wrong. It seems to be freezing up. Something could be wrong with the compressor. It could be, who knows what it is. We're going to find out there. Guys, I got to tell you, seriously, I might have to end a bit earlier today, but that's okay. We've got about another half hour we might do there. I wanted to say to you, with the watches themselves there, I got to tell you, how excited. The thing that I find funny is that when I was into watches originally, there weren't big launches. They weren't really big. The Rolex had its models. They didn't really have big, you know, you had Baselworld and, you know, Patek would do, everyone would, but at the end of the day, there weren't amazing launches. Now it seems every season, these watches have become there's so much pressure to have new. And I would say
the social media has changed the world of watches and many other things.
I can't believe Rolex themselves, they kept so you had the 1680 that came out in the 70s.
Our generation actually was predominantly getting information about the watches from magazines and from movies.
Yeah.
So you would relate to watches through magazines and movies, right?
I was very much on WatchNet. Remember WatchNet, the forums? I don't know. And they also had Time Zone. Time Zone's still there.
Yes.
And that's really flopped now. Nobody, I got to be honest with you, nobody actually goes there. It's so kind of quiet now.
It died.
I was on the a tool for a long time, and the last 10 years, people started to look in the phone instead of watches. And when Apple Watch started to release the Apple Watch, people starting again to put something in their wrist and
that's true. I got to tell you, I find with the forums, I was on the Rolex forum. That's very cheesy. You get sick of it. My new sub, everyone's got to reveal, you know, I just got a new sub. I just got this. I got, you know, you get sick of it, really. I find that a bit kind of boring. I used to be on a forum called the Turf, the Ultimate Rolex Forum. Turfers,
I
right?
know you were. I know.
I got banned from all of these.
They,
I recently I was looking at Purist Pro. That's the very
I think the only place you never got banned from are your channel and my
Yes.
Facebook group.
Yes.
That's it. That's it.
Yes. Yes, it's kind of crazy. Super chat. I got to tell you, I think with Purist Pro, they are so elitist. Oh my God,
Super
Purist
chat.
Pro is kind of like the super rich. Like you have people there who every month they've got a super Patek. You know, one of the guys, his family has a fleet of oil tankers.
Holy shit.
Right?
Holy shit.
Wow.
And here we go. Zilla, $5. Mike the Snake, Bear Clooney, and Marcel the Rat. Welcome to Archie Zoo. Bear, you're cool. Mike, you're cool as well. He didn't say anything
Thanks so
about
much.
Marcelo.
Of course, he called me a rat. He called me a
That's
rat.
great to hear.
And
He called
Hoff,
me a rat.
here we go. We just had Mike Zilla, Mike the Snake, Bear Clooney, and Marcelo the Rat.
You see, he called me
Welcome
the
to
rat.
Archie's Luxurious Zoo. Bear, you're cool. Mike, you're cool. And we got Hoff on Smash. Barter with mechanic service for add-on fridge.
Or just get a new
That's
fridge,
not
Archie.
bad idea. You honestly give it a try. Tell him the number of viewers. Tell him your stature on YouTube. See what happens.
Yeah.
Look.
No. We'll see how it.
Look, until you give Archie super chat, you can call me rat, the snake, whatever you want.
I got to tell you, the whole thing is with these forums, you can be very unwelcome quickly. You know,
There's
they're
some
very pretentious.
big egos. Admins on the different forums tend to have a humongous egos, and I think that's what creates the problems.
Yes, totally
Sickening.
agree with you. The other thing is, I got to tell you, is I used to love, you know, before. When did you know, Bear? What was your first significant watch?
Significant watch. Significant
I think the
watch.
first watches, maybe.
Omega Seamaster.
How old were you? What year was this? Sorry, what year?
I was in my 30s.
And Omega
That was
Seamaster,
before
like a
Canada?
James Bond.
That was it.
No.
before Canada.
Omega Seamaster, like a dress Omega Seamaster.
Yeah, they used to put Seamaster on everything.
Yeah.
I had the same too, Bear. I had the same.
It's a cool watch. I mean, I love Omega. You know,
Mine was quartz, Bear.
Mine was automatic. No, winding.
Oh, manual
winding. Yes.
There was a
First
when you came
Rolex?
already to Canada?
Yes, I was in Canada.
First Rolex?
First Rolex was a Precision. Rolex Precision.
6694.
Yeah, mechanical, not automatic.
Date or no date?
No date, and it was 34 millimeter.
Yeah.
Archie,
34
I'll be
millimeter.
right back.
No worries, Mike. That's fine, man. That's cool.
That is like
So that you bought that second hand?
Yes.
What made you buy it? Tell me that. What made you
I
buy it?
wanted to have Rolex. Any Rolex.
On a bracelet?
It was on the strap.
How much did you pay?
Too much. I knew nothing.
You still have it?
No, I sold it.
Wow. But
You know what? I wish I saved that. Actually, it would be such a cool thing to have today.
You can't say everything, but you know.
I know.
but
I just wanted to have Rolex. I wanted to have on my wrist.
And then what was your
crown.
next one? What was your first decent Rolex? as we say?
Omega Seamaster James Bond.
No. First decent Rolex. First decent
Rolex. My first decent Rolex was actually Rolex Sub 11.
date or no date?
No date, but at that time it wasn't cool.
I know it wasn't cool to have the no date.
They
I
were
had the same
were
thing.
cheaper, and you would be buying
Much
them.
cheaper. Nobody wanted them.
Right, you would be buying it because it's cheap.
You bought it pre-owned or new?
New.
But the Archie and Bear, you guys are
You
pioneers.
still have it?
No, I don't. I sold that too.
Vito loves to lick cream off Canadian bacon $1. And absolute bore. Any watches brands have height restrictions?
Well, that's a very good question, Archie. What do you think?
Yes, very much so there. It depends on their ego. The ego. It's limited by your ego.
So brand up to 5.2 inches, 5 feet 2
Yes.
inches, then 5 feet 4 inches, and so on, right?
Exactly.
But actually, you
Somebody
guys, you and
suggested.
Vera, I
Somebody
think you and
suggested.
Vera pioneers because you guys
Yes.
actually brought the watches pre-owned on the time that it wasn't cool
Archie-
to buy pre-owned.
Archie Luxury, as a premise of the channel, as a premise of the concept, was how do you acquire luxury goods at the best value?
Yes, that's
And-
correct.
And this is how I started watching you, because I wanted to have luxury goods that I can get a better value. So
Yeah.
Yes.
the whole appeal to you, and originally, obviously, then you get to know the person, you get to know the character, you get to know
Archie,
the story.
You
and so
managed
on.
to make what wasn't cool become cool. You're responsible for that.
Yeah, that's
I got to
actually true.
tell you, I think the interesting thing is there, Bear. I look at myself. I didn't even realize people collect. Like when I got my Rolex, I actually gave my Omega to my dad. I thought
Your first Rolex was the Explorer,
1016.
right?
1016. So I said I was in business. I used to sell computers, and I had a client who had a jewelry shop, and he could get any brand, like, because he was in a chain. It's a long story. He was in a group, and one of the members in the group was a Rolex dealer. Okay, I said, get me the cheapest men's Rolex you can. I was expecting. I was
I did
hoping
the same
for.
thing.
Listen to this. I was hoping for an Air King with the sapphire.
Oh,
A
wow.
silver Air King with it. That's what I wanted.
Because you wanted more modern watch with a sapphire. You did not want a plastic.
And anyhow, he got me the Explorer one, and I looked at it, and I was a little bit disappointed, but I didn't say anything because he did me a favor.
Because
right?
it's a Rolex. Because it's a Rolex.
And here we go. Manfred, Miami, £1.80. Chipmunks like Canadian maple. I love maple syrup. Real maple syrup is expensive, but I love it.
Archie, you kill me. You kill me with that because I did the similar with my father. When my father said, I have an expensive watch, I said, I asked, Father, what you think I should have? A Rolex. And I said, bring me a Rolex that you think is suitable for my level and my style in the rest. And actually, I was expecting a submarine, maybe.
I have to apologize, gotta run. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
That time I didn't know the name of what is a Daytona, so it's like this sport Rolex with the free button, the 1803.
That's a beautiful watch, but I tell you, Marcelo, he gave you that
But
watch.
I didn't know.
But that's still a cool watch, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you've had it restored. You love it, but your dad. Do you get on with your dad? Do you get on with your dad, or how is the relationship?
Well, I think he's okay. I mean, I didn't talk to him. I think now maybe over a month, but not because of a fight or something. Just because I think my sister got married and he went to Canada, and I think I got busy a little bit with the whole YouTube. Persona thing.
Yeah, but you're on good terms with him. You're on good terms.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. You know what I mean? As long as you are on good terms, nothing really matters there. And I got to say, you're right there. I didn't realize you would even collect. It took me, all I wanted was a nice Rolex. I didn't even think about collecting a few of them. All I wanted was a Rolex. That's all I wanted. I wanted a nice Rolex to have, And I got to say to you, Rolex watches, especially now, they've always been expensive. They were never cheap.
Yeah.
But
you open the door for a lot of people, I mean, people can hate you, whatever. I mean, they cannot deny. If they deny, they are liars. I mean, I was very upset with Perth, I think, with Rival Trim, that they say, we should, if it wasn't the Putin, it wouldn't be watch collection.
You know what?
They're laughing about it, but you know what? Maybe.
The funny thing is,
yeah.
you know, the funny thing is, Perf Luxury, I used to let him come on the stream because I let everyone on. When Marco was here, he'd say, "Don't let that loser on. Don't let him on. I hate him. Don't let him on."
Wow.
And I used to let him on. Now he thinks Marco loves him. He was crying. Perf Luxury was crying that Marco and JJ. I never seen such bullshit in my life.
Oh my
They
God.
hated his guts. They
Yeah.
hated him.
This is.
He's a delusional fantasist. That's what
It
he
is.
is.
And
A
this is so a
delusional
shame.
fantasist.
And I would never tell you to kick out somebody from the panel. This is so much.
Hey, Bobby.
Here is Marco.
How are you guys? Hey, Marcelo.
Hey,
Love
Marco.
you. Hey, Marcelo, I love your picture.
I know.
Archie, I've got an update on my job, Archie.
Yes.
Marco, do you have enough toilet paper and soap?
So
They need to fix the mics. Something with the mics.
So that Nico, he's so cool. He doesn't want me to waste any money. He told me that I call him up and he's me.
Hey, no worries.
Right, Bob, you cut off. Fix your mic. Come back when you.
You can't hear me, Archie.
Mike. Hey, Bobby. Yes, we can. Mike, what sort of aeroplane is that in the corner there? What is that? What sort of airplane is that?
Bobby.
In my room?
Yeah.
It's a P-40 Warhawk. That's a stick and tissue balsa wood airplane that I built when I was just maybe 7 years old, and I airbrush painted it, and I flew it as a rubber band powered plane. And then later on, 25 years later, I converted it into an electric radio controlled airplane.
Oh, I see. Got you.
And so it hangs there. And it's just one of my airplanes. I just got a new airplane that'll go 250 miles an hour.
Wow. What sort of plane is that?
It's actually a glider.
Have you seen those jets?
Oh, I've flown. My friends and I hold the world speed record for all model aircraft with unpowered model gliders.
Oh, I see.
Actually, this snake is serious.
If you look on YouTube, look up something called dynamic soaring.
Okay.
And you'll see.
What do you think of those jets? They're like $10,000, $20,000 you could spend on it.
I think there's $10,000 that's going to eventually plunk itself into the ground, is what they are. They're cool, but you should see what we do with unpowered gliders. We're 250 miles an hour faster than the fastest model jet.
Superjet.
Wow.
We hold this world speed record. It's
$500. Mike, showing my age here. Remember Cheers on TV. I do remember that.
I love that show.
Ted Danson.
Norm.
Yes. And we got the Bear. Clooney is back. The Clooney is back. Another super chat.
Oh, is that who is joining?
We got
us
Bobby
there?
Google. Real
Bobby.
Bobby. Real
Bobby. How are you, Bobby?
He's gone. He
Bobby's
doesn't
gone.
like you.
Here,
he doesn't
I'll be
like
right
you.
back. I'm going to show you that airplane, Archie.
No worries. Absolute bore, $2. I'll have a beer with Marcelo. Yeah. I got to tell you, everything okay, Bear?
Yeah, everything good.
Yeah, Bear just made another $1 million.
Yeah, sure. Actually, I'm not a millionaire. I'm everyday millionaire, though. Every day.
I got to tell you, Bear. The funny thing is, I never even thought about collecting watches until much, much later. Like I had a Rolex. Why would you need another? Once you got one good watch, why would you want? Oh, look at this. This is a model that goes.
Snake is a legend.
Look at this. Snake has got some interesting hobbies.
Interesting.
So that'll go 250 kilometers an hour.
I guess so.
Shit, that's amazing, isn't it? Look at that.
Pretty cool.
So that will do 200. That'll do 250 kilometers an hour.
No, miles an hour.
Miles. 250 miles.
Yeah.
Holy
250.
shit.
How does it do that?
Well, it's super streamlined, and when you
Yeah.
put it in a dive, it will reach those speeds.
Yeah, he dived
And
like
then
an eagle.
how do you measure the speed, Bart?
This one happens to be electric powered, so I don't have to chase the wind and go out to the coast and fly off of the cliffs where the wind, ricochets up.
Yeah.
But so I get up there really high, and then the motor will actually slow it down in a dive. So I pull the motor back, the props fold back, and then this thing will do 250 in a dive.
No, what Archie was asking, could you measure the speed?
We have radar guns.
Oh, radar guns. Wow.
We actually, the world record right now is 569 miles an hour for an unpowered sailplane, sustained speeds.
Wow.
We got the radar gun companies to make special radar guns for us because nothing in the world went that fast, so they had no reason to build a gun to read anything going that fast, and they built special radar guns for us specifically, and us the people, the dynamic soaring community, they built these guns for us. Go look, it's called dynamic soaring. And
Actually, it's almost like the police guns.
Hundreds of videos on YouTube.
Guys, I'm gonna have to wrap this show up in the next 5 minutes. There, guys, I'm gonna wrap 4 minutes.
So before we leave, we have so many viewers yet, only 71 likes. So please click on like, support. If you cannot support by super chat, at least support by liking the video. Support the best live stream on YouTube. Even if you're a hater, you should support it because it gives you something to hate.
And also, I agree with Bear on something that we said. This refrigerator is very important. So whatever cost was in the
get that refrigerator fixed. Get that refrigerator fixed.
I have to say that the whole picture of Marcelo in that restaurant with wine and everything is like a day and night from him sitting in that little fucking bathroom and looking on a camera from above. This is visually superior. Is that your restaurant, Marcelo?
This is my shop. Yes.
Very nice, sir. Very nice.
Very nice background. I'll work on mine.
Super chill.
No worries there. Anthony Ferris, ego $5. If Perf Luxury is a top secret government agent, then I have 14-inch. You know what? They wouldn't give him the secret password to the Cirky Jerky.
Absolutely, that's hilarious.
And we got Frozen Yukon at $2. Great show today, everyone. Thank you. I got to tell you, I also want to do a live show.
You have such a great support among Canadians, Arch. Oh, Bobby is on.
Oh, Bobby is back.
Hey,
Marco, I miss you.
How are you?
Hi, Bobby. I'm doing good. How are you, you little? How are you, you little?
Watches, Bear.
Bobby, you look like a little lesbian.
I got an update on my job.
Tell us.
Bear, you want to hear my update?
Please.
Nico said to save money, he said, I don't need to call him anymore. He's going to call me.
It's okay. Marco, I know you're very attractive.
Can you hear me?
See me with the sunglasses. So
I've lost you guys.
some soap and toilet paper.
Frozen Yukon at $2. Great show today, everyone. Okay, guys, we will see you later there.
Whoa,
Thank you,
we're wrapping up. We're wrapping up, guys. We're wrapping up, guys. Thank you so much. I got to get the fridge mechanic out. See you tomorrow, guys. Please come
Thank
back
you
on.
all.
We'll be
Archie, one more super chat.
One more super chat.
One more super chat.
Ledzilla, $5. Bear. You can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig. Okay. Thank you.
Marcelo is a good friend of mine. I don't
I'm
care.
asleep, guys. I'm losing
No, no, Bear and Archie, no problem. They want to call me snake. They want to call me rat. No, until they pay Archie super chat on that.
It's fine. It's
JJ,
fine.
come back.
Okay.
You can blame it all on me. JJ, come back. You can blame it all on me. JJ, come back.
Archie, thank you so much for having me
No
on your
worries,
stream.
man. I
Love you
want to do a
guys.
car show with you very soon, Mike. I want to do a
You-
car show next
let me
couple
know.
days. I'll let
Let
you
me
know.
know.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys. See you later.
See you all.
All right.
Thank you so much.